Ben wants to be the bonklinist, like John Klin never was. He'll catch one on every route and train them up because he is doing a Nuzlocke run, fighting for his life. Chad will name them and scream at him to make sure they don't die. Pokemon or Pokemon, John Klin is mean. I hope you won't kill our team. Pokemon or Pokeothers, please stop naming them hard on. Ben's Nuzlocke, please don't kill them. They wanna call you, but Ben will beat them up too. He'll teach him cause he can't teach you. Ben's Nuzlocke, please don't kill them all. Please don't kill them all. Ben's Nuzlocke.
Good afternoon, my friends. Hello, PlayStation Nation. Are you there?
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Certainly bloody are. Hello, everybody. Thank you for bearing with me today. Slightly later start time than usual.
Ben, my dude. How are you? How was your weekend? It's Ben Potter, PlayStation Nation, Pokémon Master, Wet Boy Stream.
Pokemon Master and Wet Boy
Hope you are
Stream.
having an awesome day, my dude.
Thank you, Stephen, for the bits. Appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. I'm doing all right. I'm wearing my new Kiss Me, I'm Barbara hoodie, which I have purposefully bought in a much bigger size than I need because it's comfy. Hashtag sponsored by me. B. Cantrell, thank you for the resub. 4 months. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. I had a lovely weekend. I was away in the Peak District in England over the weekend, seeing some friends. Had a fantastic time. Drove back earlier today, which is why we did a slightly later stream. Only took about...
Ben Potter is best cheeky Ben.
Best? Carla, thank you for pronouncing that so well. And thank you, Stephen, for the further bits. And the lies. Liar. He's a liar. The drive was only about 3 hours to get home, but I've got to say, over the course of that drive, not in a scary way, please don't worry about me, I completely sort of like left time and space. Like I feel like I'm on a different planet right now. I had a lovely weekend, but I think all the excitement of hanging out with hashtag the boys has my brain. What brain? It's gone. Was it ever there? At any point. That's up for debate, but it's even less there now is the most important thing. So I've got medicine. I have also got my breakfast pills. Don't worry, I have eaten already today, but it is a tradition on the Pokemon Nuzlocke streams to take medication and stuff. And that's what I've got here. Stuff, not medication. This is my pills, my breakfast pills. So here we go. Let's do it. Oh, got a full-on taste of that multivitamin. It was lovely. Dreadful. Blimey. McPeaty94, thank you so much for the bits. I am impoverished, but please take the last of my bitties. Well, that's very kind of you, McPeaty. I appreciate that very much. Datazoid1701, thank you for the subscribe. Sorry, welcome to the thickness, my friend. Welcome. Don't drink and drive, but always eat and drive. Well, not at the same time. Just make sure you eat prior to driving. That's my point. I did. I promise. I woke up. I was like, right. All the beds have been stripped in this Airbnb. Everything's tidy as it can be. Let's hit the road. Let's get back. I got stuff to do today. And then about 2 hours into, driving up the M1 without ever coming off it, I was just just completely zoned out. Again, not in a scary way. Please don't worry. It's fine. But I've come home and I sat down at my desk and thought, I don't know what planet I'm on. I might need to have a little nap. And then I did. And so this stream might be a bit weird. I'm just warning you now. It could be a bit strange. However, when I was away, I went to Bakewell, the town of Bakewell, and got a Bakewell tart in Bakewell. That was really fun. And I also went to Chesterfield, and they've got like 2 card game shops on the same street. Now, I don't really go for trading cards personally, but they had like a sleeve of Pokemon cards where it was like, hey, you can buy one of these if you want. And I went looking for a Scyther, and I found this Scyther. It's all going to key out. But it's a Japanese Scyther card. Just pretend that you can see that, and wow, how cool is that? That looks cool. Doesn't that look cool? Sure does. It's not keying out at all. Guess how much I got this for? You won't be able to guess. It was 10p. 10p! This is a 10p card. Hello, Rashid in the chat. How you doing, bud? This card cost me 10 pence. And in fact, I didn't even pay for it because I didn't have any physical money. So it was free. Really, it was free. Bakewell is lovely, but Bakewells are the tits. They are. Bakewell tarts are delicious. And Bakewell was a lovely little town. We weren't there for very long, but it was so it was disgustingly picturesque. Like off of a postcard. Awful. Aliens Sweat Hands, thank you for the resub. 5 months. Hello there. I'm wearing my Kiss Me I'm Barbara t-shirt. I just noticed it has a hole in it, so I might need a new one soon. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about that. Hopefully that wasn't a manufacturing error. But thank you so much for the resub. I'm glad you're enjoying your shirt? Question mark. I'm glad you're enjoying your shirt. Stephen, thank you for gifting a sub to the Jelly Moose. Welcome to the thickness, the Jelly Moose. Thank you, Stephen. Magic Mikey 90. Thank you for the resub. 4 months. Thank you very much. Chesterfield is a great little town. My mate lives there and always points out the wonky spire on the church. Yeah, the wonky spire. I saw that too. Sort of twimpsting back on itself. That was nice. Also, Real Bakewell Tart is an eye-opening experience. Mr. Kipling can suck a chode. Well, there was a co-op there and they had so many Bakewell tarts there from Mr. Kipling, which is a bakery brand in the UK. Maybe elsewhere, I'm not sure. But there are so many independent bakeries there and cafes that make their own Bakewell tarts, and it was great. I had 2 options. One was for the iced one. You normally get it with some icing on the top. And then one was for a traditional one. And I was like, what's the traditional one? It's like, well, what if we took off the icing, which is fun, and we put almonds on it instead? It's like, I like that it's called the traditional one, and I am in Bakewell, so I feel like I should have that. But also the icing is it's good. It's nice to look at, isn't it? The icing, it's very pretty. Regardless, this boring anecdote is all to say that I don't know what planet I'm on, but we are here, and we've got stuff to do. And that's what we're going to do today. So there. We've got some great streams this week. He would say that, wouldn't he? He's in the pocket of big his streams. That's right. I'm taking money on the slide from me to promote me. We've got some great streams this week. Tomorrow evening we are going to play Ghost Hunter in the weekly spooky stream. This is, as I've said before, a PS2 ghost hunting game that I have never played. I don't think reviewed brilliantly, but my cousin used to have it and I used to watch him play it and I thought, hey, this is a good excuse to give it a go, so we're going to give it a go. On Wednesday we go back to Ben XT. I have committed some crimes. Would you like to see them? I can show you some of them now.
All this talk cards and tarts is making me have a craving for this. What an odd combo. Much love, good circ, bendic salute.
You could eat your Bakewell tart off a Pokemon card, as long as it's in a protective sleeve, though, at 10p. 10 pence for this one. Thank you, number 27, for the bits. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a lovely day. Here's some of the crimes I've made. Yeah, so this was talked about briefly. Of course, there you've got Piss Stratus, Piss Jericho, Piss Dion, Dominic Pisterio, and Seth Piss in Rollins in the back. Don't look too hard at it, because it's going to be, it's upsetting. I know it's upsetting, and I don't apologize. So that'll be all kicking off on Ben XT. And then on Thursday, are we up to Thursday? Yes, Thursday we'll be continuing in Batman Arkham City. So all sorts going on this week. All sorts. So you may need to edit Evil Ashto's attire because she's got her M back. Has she actually? Oh, that's brilliant. I'm thrilled for her. That's great news. So, that's the streams for this week. I've had my pills. I'm going to have a little bit more Red Thunder. Oh, it's just as bad as it was a moment ago, and I got a bubble in my throat as well. Bloody hell. So, here's what we're doing. We have collected all of the Kanto gym badges. We've fucking done it, guys. We've done it. Our next goal is to defeat Red, or die trying. This will be the end of the Nuzlocke. This is the final thing we need to do, is take on Red. I don't know how this is going to go. It might go very poorly indeed. But my goal for today is to establish a battle plan, work out who is essential in this battle, and basically just to train up in Mount Silver, which we've just unlocked, full of high-level Pokemon, and we'll be able to get good XP here. We caught a Larvitar last week, and there was some debate about whether or not Larvitar should replace someone else in the party, and we decided that that would be Killer, the Snorlax. But then there was some debate as to whether Crobat and Victory Bell should even be in the party at all, and maybe we should just have Killer the Snorlax as a backup. I'm not sure. We left it in a sort of limbo where I said, let's all go away and have a think about it. I'm going to be honest. Haven't had a think about it. Don't know about you guys. I'm not about to take homework orders from this guy. Who does he think he is? Me? So we're just going to level up the ones we know we need to, and maybe we'll just have a conversation as this stream goes on. This is going to be a nice, chilled, conversational stream where we just hang out, have a chat, and do some leveling up. So that's what we're doing. Red Battle is the funeral. Some of you may die, and that's a sacrifice I am willing to... that's a risk I'm willing to make. See, I told you. It's happening. It's falling apart at the seams. Can he stick the landing with this sentence? No. Let's go. Let's click buttons, and let's go to the game now. Here we go. Are you ready? It's time. I've pressed it. We're here. We've done it. Let's get the music going. Let's not, actually. Let's see what our party looks like. Here we go. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything's fine. He knows what he's doing. He's absolutely okay. Here we go. We're in. I love Shiny Boy, but he doesn't have a job in the fight. We don't have ground. I will say the only HM you need to get to Red is Rock Climb, so if there was a concern about needing Waterfall or whatever, that shouldn't matter. Well, here's our party. Wet Boy, Shauna, Bottom, Shiny Boy, Kyle the Larvitar, I forgot that was his name. And Flame Boy. Shiny Boy needs to be switched. Shines don't have the stats to back up how cool they look. Okay. Well, again, Shiny Boy hasn't really served a purpose as yet. Hasn't served a purpose as yet. And I imagine we don't need Cut to get through this cave, do we? Really? Let's be honest. So we could just... Are we suggesting that maybe we just sub Shiny Boy for Killer the Snorlax straight away? Just... We're going to need... Are we going to need Bottom? We are going to need some flying moves, aren't we? Here we go. I took the... I prepared that. It makes it sound like I made that. I didn't. I took a screenshot of that earlier. I hope that's helpful. This is what we're up against. So... Let's trade this out. I know that you can't see. That's on screen. I'm just letting you have a nice look at it. Boom, 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 boom. Ben made this by hand. He did, yeah. I sketched that. I sketched it. So, Pikachu. What do we counter with Pikachu? We've got 2 electric type moves. We've got a steel move. So, I'm depositing Shiny Boy now. Bottom is rapid. Larvitar, I am absolutely happy to level up Larvitar. I'm hoping, you know, it'll take a little time, but I don't think it should take too long. Too long with the level of stuff that we're going up against. So, I mean, at the very least, Lapras, that's one for Shauna. Venusaur, that's one for Flame Boy. Blastoise is Shauna. Charizard is Wet Boy, which just leaves Snorlax and Pikachu. Is that right? Bottom is insanely quick, and coming in with that quickness on Venusaur will be good if needs be. Okay. Shauna also helps with Charizard. It flies. We need Earth Shakes. Where can we get Earth Shakes? That's the question. Who can bring Earth Shakes to the yard? And they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than mine. I don't believe I have actually any Earth Shakes at all. So for Snorlax, you want to use a physical move. Well, Wet Boy has a physical move. Not Wet Boy for Charizard. It has Air Slash. Okay. Well, then that presents a possible issue for us, doesn't it? We need a battle plan. Little Kyle, I'm going to give you the EXP share, okay? Killer can learn Earthquake if we have the TM. We do not have the TM. The TM is basically off the table. Larvitar line can learn Earthquake. Okay, so that's great. Kyle is great for Charizard, 4 times weak to Rock. Right, so Kyle could be our Charizard and our... Let's see. Charizard and our... Get it back up again. Pikachu? Charizard and our Pikachu. Trailing Badger, thank you very much. I don't believe we're going to be facing red today. I don't think that's going to happen. just an FYI. So Pikachu, God, I tell you who I miss. A bloody Chonk Boy who is impervious to electric moves. That would have been great. But no. So for now, for the time being, should we just get everyone leveling up? At the very least, that's something we can be cracking on with, isn't it? Let's give the EXP share to Kyle. Kyle's got it. Wet Boy's looking great. Very strong. Who is Wet Boy going to be tackling in this fight? We need everyone at like level mid-70s, don't we? Did we teach Chonk Boy the Earthquake from Victory Road? I'm not sure, actually. I feel like we made a bit of a beeline through Victory Road just to get out of it. I don't know. Okay. Pikachu may be level 88 and holding a special item that boosts its attack power, but it is still only a Pikachu, so I don't think Kyle at a decent level will be hurt too badly. Wet Boy beats up Snorlax. What, with his fighting type move, yeah? And what level's that Snorlax again? 82. So realistically, are we looking at like everyone needs to be level 75 for this fight or higher? Because that's the real question. This is where we start to potentially see things fall apart. Okay, let's get our music on. Here we go. 80, I'd say. Right. Fair enough. Right. Okay. Well then, we're running around out here for now. I know there's stuff in the cave too, but like, this is a great place for us to level up. And 60 and higher, it's unlikely that we're going to be hitting, you know, things that are going to be roadblocks that just kill us because of type advantages. I'm still remembering, right? Type advantage. Are you impressed? Are you impressed with how far I've come? I think I've come a pretty long way. Don't get me wrong. Am I still bad at the game? By the metrics of a Nuzlocke, yes. But you've taught me a lot. I've learned a lot. I'm not feeling confident going into this fight, but I'm also not feeling like the world is going to end, you know? So that's that. Oh, weaken my power with a berry. How dare you? So we'll start with Wet Boy. Let's do it. Can you remember what stab means, Ben? Oh, that is, I don't know what it stands for, but I remember what it means. That's when a certain type of Pokemon does the same type of move, and they get a bonus for it, right? That's what that means. So if Wet Boy does a wet move, he gets a bonus to the wet move because he's a wet type. That's stab. There we are. So that's it. Ben is a Pokemon master confirmed. You're goddamn right. No one can deny it. He's so good at this game. Righty-ho. Oh, Carl wants to learn Thrash. I'm assuming we don't want Thrash, do we? It then becomes confused. I mean, that's really powerful, but that sounds like it's going to be a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. There's also no pressure at this point, to be fair. The run ends at red, as you say, so bollocks to it. And have a go when you're ready. Why not? Why not, right? Reno, hello! Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Have you had a lovely day? Have you had a lovely day? What's this? Do we evolve Tyranitar today? Oh my goodness me. Incredible. No Thrash. No Thrash. No Thrash, thanks. Give up on Thrash. Here we go. I'm just going to murder everything in here. By the way, I have lined up what we're playing after this. Very exciting. Big thank you to Iron, by the way. I'm not sure if he's in the chat today. Who's been helping me out on Discord, potentially sorting out the next Nuzlocke that we do, which will be, I believe, Omega Ruby. He sorted me out with a patched version. That means that things evolve via level instead of trade in those instances, which is great. So that's a big help. And also, before we get to that, he's mostly here and doing testing in his spare time. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it very much. After this, as we have... we've been stunned. As I have alluded to in the past, we're not going to go straight on to another Nuzlocke after this. Not straight away. My nerves cannot take it. And also, at the very least, with HeartGold, I had a little bit of familiarity. You know, like I know the map. I know certain bits and pieces, whereas Ruby, I'm sort of flying blind, so that's going to be scary. What we're doing next is we're doing a ROM hack, and it's a story-focused ROM hack, and I'm excited to give it a go. What's it called again? I think it's called Scorched Silver. This comes with good reviews from people who play ROM hacks in that the writing is not cringy and terrible, which is a big boon straight away. Yeah, Scorched Silver. It's a ROM hack made on the Pokémon Emerald / Fire Red engine, so it's a Game Boy Advance game essentially, and it takes place 20 years after the events of Pokemon Gold, Silver and Crystal. So it is essentially a sequel to this game. So we'll be playing in the same map, but there'll be new people, they'll be following up on storylines, that sort of stuff. So I'm really intrigued. I'm really excited to give it a go. This will not be a Nuzlocke, this will be for fun. And so we'll be able to play through that. If Pokemon faint, we can revive them. That's nice. So that'll be a treat. And you guys will be able to name Pokemon as we go. I think it's got like 600 odd Pokemon on it as well, which is pretty exciting. So I'm looking forward to give it a try. I really looked for something that was similar to the Team Rocket one, which is like a completely original take on things. And there are some things that experiment here and there, but mostly ROM hacks, for the most part, are either... Here is a gigantic map. It's an all-new Pokemon game. This is going to take you 6,000 years. Or it's, I don't like how they did the leveling in Pokemon Yellow, so here is my ultimate version of Pokemon Yellow. And it's like, I don't really want to play your ultimate version of Pokemon Yellow. As nice as it is to have some kinks ironed out, you know. I much prefer like a weird story-based thing that runs alongside the canonical storyline, that kind of stuff. So this is what I think is probably the next best thing, and I had a little play with it, and it looks good. It looks good, and I'm excited to give it a try. So once we're done with this, probably in a couple of weeks' time, that is what we'll be moving forward with on Monday mornings. So there we are. The one that made it follow the TV show narrative was kind of neat. Yeah, exactly. That kind of stuff I find really interesting. I like it when they play around with that kind of thing. Of course, we did start another Team Rocket game fan mod over on TripleJump, but it was being translated from, I think, Portuguese, and it was a bad translation, and they hadn't finished translating it yet, so it wasn't finished. So maybe in the future, when that all gets what I literally just said the word wet cake brain translated, when that all gets translated, perhaps this is something that we revisit Maybe some people will go in and fiddle with the translation as well, make it a bit better. Just learn Portuguese. I mean, that is a fair... Maybe we could do that on Mondays instead. You guys want to learn Portuguese with me on a Monday morning? So, I'm a big fan of bad translations. Make 2 rooms, damn it. I mean, you are right. They can be fun. But also, in instances like that Team Rocket game, sometimes it was a bit unclear what you needed to do. So, hopefully someone comes in and does a fix. But anyway, that's down the line. We've got the next 2 Pokemon games lined up. Scorched Silver, the ROM hack set 20 years after the events of Gold, Silver, and Crystal. This game, essentially. And then we'll be doing another Nuzlocke where I get to tear my hair out in real time all over again. That'll be fun, won't it? It'll be fun. My knowledge of Pokemon starts and ends with Pokemon Platinum, which I played when I was 12. I mean, to be fair, it's a similar thing for me, except it ended with Crystal, and that was kind of it. So, but I'm trying, guys. I'm really, we're learning a lot. We're doing our best over here. Have you ever played either of the 2 GameCube games? They are both way more story-focused than the main games, but still use the same mechanics. It's just all double battles. I didn't have a GameCube. I mean, I know we can emulate things here. Sorry, Ernest, I'm not answering your phone call. My friend had a GameCube. I remember watching him play one of them, and I was kind of blown away by it visually because I was only used to playing Pokemon on Game Boy. But I never actually played it. I don't actually know anything about them at all. But might be something to consider down the line. I'm on my 2nd bug-only run, bug Pokemon being my favourite. That's crazy, man. I hope it's going well for you. Trust me, Ben, I was harsh on you this run. You will utterly smash the hell out of Omega Ruby. You reckon? I know a few people have said Omega Ruby is an easier Pokemon game than Sapphire, but how does it compare to this? I genuinely don't know. I do not. It's a baby game. I don't know what to expect. The EXP share affects everyone in the party. Hooray! God, it is a baby. To be fair, I love that. Anything that makes me have to do less work is great. Dark Pulse, we want. I think we want. Let's get rid of Scary Face, right? I'm just going to make a call. He's going to learn a lot more moves. I don't think Scary Face is really going to help us out here. And if we don't want it, we can always save over it next time. That's fine. Scary Face was not going to follow us all the way through, was it? Let's be honest, guys. Bug Only usually ends up being Pinsir and Scyther being stars, but I try to use Beedrill and Butterfree as much as possible. That's really interesting. That's a very interesting way to play through those games. I mean, admittedly, if I'm not doing a Nuzlocke, I tend to just brute force my way through with a party that I just like the look of anyway. So choosing one type isn't, I suppose, not too far removed from how I end up playing anyway. I wanted a Nidoking run where I just had one Nidoking once he was evolved and just a couple of weak Pokemon that only served to learn the utility moves that Nidoking couldn't. I mean, again, that's sort of how I used to play as a kid, where your starter, you just becomes this unstoppable force of nature regardless of type advantages. You always make sure you got a Body Slam or a Quick Attack in there. You're always 20 to 30 levels higher than everything else, and you just steamroll everything. And I quite like to play it that way. Sometimes that's fun. I have really been enjoying, I must admit, leveling up everyone, though. Mainly because it's a necessity, of course, but it has been very rewarding and very heartbreaking when we've had losses, when we've lost our friends. It's been brutal, even so. Pretty cool. Thank you, Don Fan, for sacrificing yourself. When I played Platinum, I genuinely had no idea about types, so tried and failed to brute force the Elite Four before giving up completely. Yeah, I mean, you sort of have to a fair bit there, don't you? You have to have some Pokemon that can do stuff. Reno222200, thank you so much for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness, my friend. Pleasure to have you on board. I've been so distracted I hadn't even noticed Wet Boy's level that he's at. This is fantastic news. Nice. Oh, it's gone now. Terrible. Absolute disaster. Kyle grew to level 30. Let's get it on. Don't evolve. What? No? Don't do it now? Is this information you didn't give me before or that I completely missed? It's probably the latter. But why aren't we evolving him now? Wait till 41. Kyle grows mentally. Oh, for Earthquake. So if we wait till 41, he'll get... And he doesn't get Earthquake otherwise. Pokemon, you are crazy, man. Game Freak, what do you like? Okay. Pupitar learns Earthquake at 47 and evolves at 55, so you could. I'm going to have to press B every single time. But knowing me, I'm going to press the wrong button at some point. But I will try. For you guys, I will try. At some point, you're going to be typing in all caps, though. That's all I'm saying. You're going to be typing in all caps because I've not paid attention. Not paying attention? Me? That doesn't sound... Actually, you know what? That doesn't sound like me at all. Get an Everstone. Good point. Do we have one of those? Lyra's calling. I'm not going to answer, though. No. Oh, cool. Alright, well, never mind. Right, back to it. Ben, I'm always paying attention. Potter is what they call him, absolutely. Can't get rid of Everstone because then you'll have to lose EXP share. Good point, yep. That's fair. Okay, so we're just going to have to do this manually. There's a large formidable tree. That's not what I want us to do. Although, a couple of voices in chat just saying it's semantics, really. You know, it's going to learn it anyway, and we are aiming to get it to Tyranitar. So, we're not going to tackle Red at level 41. With a level 41 Pupitar or whatever the fuck it is that we got. So, I will try and say no. But at the same time, if I don't, we're going to get it anyway. And we have to hold on to that. Ice Beam. Right, let's get us... Oh, shit. Overshot massively. Hey, I hope you like ice. Because I brought you some. There we go. Beautiful. Right, let's take it off fast forward and slowly cycle back into the Pokemon Center. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. He can evolve it. Don't need Earthquake at 41. I'm erring more towards that. Not because I think getting Earthquake as soon as possible is a bad idea. In fact, I think it's a fairly sensible idea. Only because I know I'm going to forget to press B and cancel it. So, stop it. Stop it. Okay, let's see. If you get Earthquake at 41, Carl can fight for himself a bit earlier. That is also a fair point. Listen to this, eh? It's like a public forum in here. We're all sharing ideas respectfully, and it's lovely. If he doesn't learn Earthquake at 41, I'll kill you! That's it. That's more what I expect. Hopefully it won't be long. I've only got to press B 10 times, right? It'll be like the 9th one that I forget. Just you bloody wait. Just you bloody wait. Hello, Crimson Dude. How you doing, man? Any news from Shorts Boy lately? You know what? I haven't heard from Shorts Boy, which is sad. I thought that Blaine might be Shorts Boy, but I'm having my doubts, you know. I would wear shorts if I was out there. You know, near lava. But he's not. So I have no idea. Right, we've got Payback. If the user can use this attack after the foe's attack, its power is doubled. I don't know that we want that. I mean, Sandstorm, we don't. Screech, we don't want. I mean, Payback, we've got other stuff coming in, right? Payback's not the greatest move in the world. We could probably get rid of it. In my opinion, RE, team dynamics, and leveling, I like your hair. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. My hair's getting to the point now where it's like just getting a bit too big. I say big. Like, I like my hair quite short. And I won't get it cut for another couple of weeks, but we're probably like, we're in hat territory now, where it's just nice to wear a hat. Better than Screech. Swap with Dark Pulse, though you do get Crunch later, which is better. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, so many instructions. Fuck it. We're not using that move anyway. Alright, come on then. No, stop it, Kyle. Lyra, I'm busy. About to be a champion. I find it surprising that... I mean, you probably do. I was about to finish that sentence by saying that you don't actually fight Lyra. Lyra's not really a rival, is she? She's just sort of along for the ride, calling you and being annoying. But you probably do fight her at some point, optionally, right? Maybe? Because if not, what's she there for? What's going on there? Shorts boy lore explanation. The youngster you fight in that location in Gen 1 starts the fight by saying, "Hi, I like shorts, they're comfy and easy to wear." Oh, okay, so that's him. Because of course, we all know that one. Oh, I didn't use a paralyze here. We all know that reference. I thought that guy was in Viridian Forest, though. Not out by Mount Moon. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'm confusing my shorts boys. I think it's beautiful that there are more than one shorts boy, quite frankly. I'm not even looking at this. I'm just scrolling through it. That's what you're after. Use that one. Lyra has 6 Marils at level 100. Not surprised. Absolutely not surprised if that were the case. Most of the rivals in later games end up being more like Lara than Silver and Blue, though you do battle them a lot more. It is true. We've moved away from rivals being dicks, and now it's just friendly competition, which makes me sick. Bring back dick rivals. Hashtag bring back dick rivals. Not a tadpole, thank you for the resub. 2 months. Good morning / afternoon. Have some Bezos bucks. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a lovely day. Bring back arseholes. Where are the arseholes? Where are they? Stone Edge, Earthquake, and Crunch is what you want 4th move. Maybe Dragon Dance or Rock Climb to get to the top. Okay. I will ask you that again. I'm going to ask on a move-by-move basis. I don't trust myself to remember. Could I write it down? Absolutely I could. It's a great point. Anyway, Richard Rivals. That's it. I went to school with Dick Rivals. Stop it. Stop it. You don't fight Lyra. She's just there to be the female player character. If you play as a girl, then Bonklin's there and goes by Ethan. I don't like that. I think you mean he goes by Bonklin. Bonklin goes by Bonklin. We need to start brainstorming. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, of course. This will be part of all the scintillating excitement when we begin Scorched Silver in a couple of weeks. But... no, Kyle, stop. But what are we going to call our player character? What are we going to call him? We had Crime Boy, didn't we, in the Team Rocket game. We've had Bonklin. Probably had a couple of others as well. Bonklin Jr. Hard on. That's really good. Why have we not thought of that one before? Classic. We could even do a bit of recon, because I think you start in a different town in Scorched Silver than you do in HeartGold, which is pretty fun. So maybe we could have a wander around town, see if there's anyone who has a name or there's any inspiration, and then use that to name our new child that is ready to embark on their adventure 10 years later. Bronxon. Bonkson. Sorry, Bonkson. Oh, goodness me. El Hijo de Bonklin Jr. Mad. Guys, this is taking fucking ages. I know we've got to level up. We've got to evolve Kyle. But Christ. On a bike or other. What else could he be on? I don't know. It's the EXP share that's slowing this down. I know that's what it is. There we are. 71, wet boy. Very nice, wet boy. Looking wet. Looking real wet, dude. You been working out? You're looking really wet. So, I've done that thing where I started a sentence newing. Oh my god, help. Put me down. Knowing I had something to say, and then I've forgotten it as soon as we've taken off. As before, I just want to leave that Ponyta flying around in the sky. That's the 3rd Ponyta that's flying about out there somewhere. What was I going to say? What level does Pupitar evolve into Tyranitar? Was it 50 something? That was my question. That's what I wanted to know the answer. Oh, you fucking... Right, well, that's another one. Be careful near Mount Silver. There's loads of Ponyta just flying around. It's insane up there. There we go. 55. Okay, cool. Great. Lore-wise, is this the same Wet Boy that's in Ben XT? Difficult to say. I mean, it is definitely... This is the Wet Boy... I mean, the Wet Boy in Ben XT is from our Pokemon game playthroughs. But it might be original Wet Boy, original flavor Wet Boy. Question is this Wet Boy the same as the Wet Boy from Pokemon Rocket Red Edition or whatever the hell it was called? The simple answer is yes, it is. It is that. Breaking news. 3 local ponies found flying. They shouldn't be able to do that. I'm sorry, but horses shouldn't be able to fly, and I'm an advocate for horses. I know horses. I'm good friends with a lot of horses, and I don't think they should fly. I think it's crazy. They should be galloping majestically on 4 hooves, and I think everyone would feel a lot safer if they did do that, because it's crazy that they're not. So don't. Oh, I've gone in. Nice cock. PlayStation Nation, sorry I can't stay, but I'll catch the VOD soon. Excellent username. That's okay. We'll catch you later, man. Gonna need to go heal our PP in a second. Running out of moves here. Got any ice beam? No, let's slam it. Oh, nearly. Not quite. Psychic. There we go. Let's go fill up. No. Oh, God. This isn't going to kill it, is it? We're going to struggle at it. Should we do a struggle for a laugh? Struggle! That actually hurt us a lot. We shouldn't do that anymore. There we go. We're safe. We're safe. Okay, back out we go. Get on the bike. Right. This continues. Hey, if you're a patron of Worst Games Ever, firstly, thank you very much. That show is simply not possible without you and your support. It means an awful lot to us. Helps us get those episodes to you. There is a podcast coming this week for patrons. Post went out earlier today looking for question submissions. So if you're a patron and you've got a video game question, ask away. We may well answer it. How does everyone love the Mega Howlucha? I want to watch him wrestle Rey Mysterio. I think I've seen it. Someone asked the other week if I'd seen it, and I think, or at least the crossover. Hi, Pippa. The crossover between, what is it, CMLL and the Mexican wrestling promotion and Pokemon, which is so weird. Hi, Pippa. Hi. You alright? She was pleased to see me when I got back earlier. Gave me a good sniff. Really intense sniff. Where have you been? Which cats have you been cavorting with? And you know what? She fucking got me there, because a cat did let itself into our Airbnb, and it was amazing. It was a farm cat, and it was so excited to A, be inside, and B, have someone making a fuss of it, and it was lovely. It was only a little boy, only a little lad. Can't have been very old at all. And he was so lovely, and then we had to put him back outside because he's not allowed in. But Pippa knows. She knows. Hi. Hi. Oh, good landing there, Pips. I think you're getting worse at it. I think you are. Yeah? Okay, well, that was really quick. That was a really quick one, guys. But we got it. Straight down. Yeah. That was all you. I didn't even have to steal you from the floor. You just wanted to be here, which is weird. Hmm? Yeah, see, now you can sniff my big hoodie. Get in the pocket. Pippa is in the pocket of big hoodie. There we are. Oh, Pippa, look, it's a Don fan. We've never seen one of these 10 times. Kyle is getting there. Crunch, that's what we wanted. So, we'll forget payback for crunch, yes? Crunch for payback. Crunchy payback. Oh, yeah. You happy I'm home? I think you are. I think you are. Cool. We're doing it. We've learned Crunch and stop evolving, Kyle. Get the hint, man. There you go. Still rocking and rolling here. Let's do this thing. Wet that horse. What level do we think Kyle is probably able to go under his own steam? When he gets Earthquake? What is Kyle weak to? I'll be able to have a look in a minute. I'm going to stay focused on this. But if anyone can help me, let me know what Pupitar and then ultimately Tyranitar is weak to. That would be fantastic. I'd appreciate that. I remember seeing Donphan at the beginning of Pokemon the movie and being like, excuse me, what the fuck is that? That was so weird, isn't it? There was so many Pokemon in that movie. Even in the first anime episode, there was like Ho-Oh, wasn't there? Mad. Bonkers. I think they're weak to hand, foot, and mouth, like Dave Benson Phillips. Okay. Water, ground, fighting, and grass. Jesus! He's weak to everything. Rubbish. It's not rubbish. Water, ground, fighting, and grass. So we're probably safe to level it up out here based on what we've encountered so far. I don't think anything's going to bother it too much as we level it up. Yeah, Ho-Oh, and they had Togepi too. Interesting. I bet people have dissected and... I mean, I know for a fact people have definitely dissected and spotted things and reverse engineered and data mined and things like that. But I do wonder, I wonder what their thought process was internally. Like, no, we can't. We're not ready for that one yet. It's not in the game yet. In one of those Pokemon card shops, they had a sealed jungle pack of Pokemon. Oh, there goes Pippa. The original one. Oh, I'm going to leave that flying around. For £200. Hello? You got me? Yeah, we're back. I assume that was Pippa's magical static ability that just that broke it. Anyway, I don't know where you heard up to. I saw a sealed pack of Aerodactyl, Jungle, or Fossil, or whatever the fuck they're called. Probably Fossil, isn't it? Pokemon cards when I was in one of the Pokemon trading card shops, or just trading card in general shops. And I stared at it for a while, and I thought, God, at some point I would love to be able to get a pack of those and put it in my display case. Not to open it, just to put it in the display case. Because I have not all original cards. Some of them are like from the second wave, some of them are Fossil, some of them are Jungle, etc. And they're in various degrees of condition, but as far as I'm concerned, not as far as a collector would be concerned, I completed my Pokemon trading card collection, that being the original 151. I have one of each Pokemon from varying packs that were released in the 90s, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm done. I'm good there. I don't need to chase the perfect collection, because it would ruin me financially. But it would be really lovely to have an unopened pack that would just sit there. But 200 quid's a lot, It's a lot of money. So those are the only Pokemon that exist, to be fair. Exactly. Certainly in those original sets anyway, so there we are. I sold off my binder full of the Pokemon TCG base set to try to pay down some bills. Unfortunately, the amount of money I got didn't do much to help. It's hard in these streets, man. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Not just in terms of the bills, of course, but the loss of your Pokemon cards as well. That must have been a very difficult decision. I just like having them. You know, they were nostalgic for me. I decided... I tracked down my cards in like 2016 before Pokemon Go exploded. And I was asking like friends and family, like, do you have any like cards left around that you don't want? And they would just like give them to me and stuff. And I was slowly, as I would get... I wasn't paid very much when I worked at Splash Damage in London when I was in QA. And every month I would have a little bit of money and I'd be able to buy like 4 cards off eBay that would vary in price between like £1 and sometimes up to £12. Like now those cards are way more popular than they were then. So I think I'd finished my collection at a very, very fortunate time before the prices just went insane. Similar with my Game Boys, really. Game Boys are so expensive now. I don't really buy them anymore. I don't buy them anymore, I suppose. So, Ben, are you aware there's a shiny Scyther card in the Paldean Fate set where he gets his red belly? What? He gets his red belly? What do you mean by that? I don't understand. Is this something that hashtag real Scyther fans would get, but I would, because I'm a fake fan? That sounds like me. So I literally have 2 grand stuck to my wall in the form of a fire-type Disco Gary. Wow! That's impressive. Congratulations. I was looking through some of the cards in the Pokemon... Again, not Pokemon card, the trading card shop. I found it really interesting because I've never been a hobbyist card collector of any kind. That be, you know, Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or even Pokemon. Like, I've got my small collection, but that's it. I have no interest beyond that whatsoever in any of the new stuff or the stuff since, you know, 1999 basically. But I was looking through the binders and seeing some cards that I had, and I was like, what? This is expensive. This is worth some money. Not that I have any ambitions to sell any of them, of course. I just like them. I like having them. So it's a Japanese version. That's amazing. Have you got like Mission Impossible fuck me. Mission Impossible style sensors around it to keep bandits away? It's graded too. Blimey O'Reilly. Anyway, if you go to Chesterfield, go check out the 2 card shops that are on the same street. One of them's like properly boutique. It has sort of display cases with loads of cards in it, and then they have binders all over the place where you can, you know, leaf through and just pull them out at will. So Shiny Scyther's color palette changes, so he has a red belly and soft joint areas. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm looking at the card I've got in front of me and also my little Scyther action figure here too, which is going to go invisible, but here he is. He's there. I also have a Wet Boy too on my desk. There he is. Just hanging out. Just chilling. MTG is wild at the moment. Spider-Man, Final Fantasy, Princess Bride, Transformers, etc. They got my friend Hook, Line and Sinker in the chat earlier, Rashid. He is well and truly into Magic the Gathering. I don't believe he's played all that much at all, but the Spider-Man ones got him hooked. They got him into it. He's bought a lot of Magic the Gathering cards. Okay. Oh, there he is. Hi, Rashid. How's that Magic collection looking? Geeks Headquarters and Crit! ! Yeah, those are the 2 shops we went to. They were great. Really good. Go check them out if you're in town. And the people in there were lovely too. I should say that as well. Staff were nice. With the guy, when I was leafing through getting this, trying to find a Scyther card in their like 10p box, I came up to the counter with it, and I was like, "Hey, these were in the, these were in like the 10p box at the back." The guy looked so crestfallen and disappointed, like, I mean, it's there. They priced it at 10p. I think he just couldn't be asked to even put the transaction through because it was 10p. But I did give him a 20p piece. I paid the man. I think, given his reaction, once he took the 20p, he basically said, you know, like, oh, I would have let you just have it if you're going to try and buy something from my shop for 20p, where things are usually worth, you know, It had board games in it too. So upwards of £100, a lot of people would walk out of there having spent. And I was like, I'd like my 10p Scyther card, please. Popular boy. I was a popular boy on that street for sure. Right, I think we've done it now, everyone. I think we have done it. Level 41, right? That's what we were building towards. This is what we wanted. We've got a wobble. We've got a wobbler. I'm going to get rid of Screech. Fuck that move. Okay, now we can all enjoy this evolution together. Here we go. Does Kyle have 20p to evolve? I'm not sure. I didn't even have 20p. My friend helped me go through all this huge stack of cards to find a Scyther. And he said, are you interested in Trubbish? And I said, I am not interested in Trubbish. He said, okay, well then, for helping you, you can buy me this Trubbish card for 10p. I was like, that seems fair. And then when I went up to the counter, I thought, they're not going to let me do a card transaction for 20p, are they? They're not going to do it. I turned to him and said, I don't have any money. And he was like, here's 20p. So technically I did buy him that Trubbish card because I was the one who handed over the money. But financially and literally, I didn't buy him a card at all. So yeah, he lost out. But it feels like a chump, doesn't it? But it feels like a real chump. Come on, Kyle. Let's do this thing. Let's get Pupy. Pupicile. Let's do it. Now we got that thing. And we got that thing for what? Like another 10 levels? 55. I remember. 14 levels. That's right. I can do maths as well. There's not a lot that I can't do. Now he can fight for himself. Brilliant. Get off Wet Boy's teat and get out there and wobble some things. It means we can just force Wet Boy up to level 80, which will be much faster without that stupid pissing EXP share. Get off it. There we go. Okay. That's enough from you. That's enough from you, in-game music. Let's get fast. Can't wait for Donphan to one-hit crit Kyle. It'll happen as well. You're joking, but that is absolutely going to happen. In fact, that's what we should do a prediction about. Will Kyle survive the stream? Unfortunately, there was an accident in training, and Kyle, he puked too hard, man. Kyle puked too big. He's puked away. Don't forget the overlay. Oh yeah, good point. I'll do it. Let's do it. Where are we? Up till now I wasn't concerned. After losing 2 Dragonairs to BS critical hits at level 49, I'm terrified. Okay. Where are our sprites? There they is. There is. Where are you, Pupy? Pupster? Wow, there sure are a lot of Pokemon in this folder. Okay, there he is. Boop. A little bit bigger. And then it's going to get gigantic in a minute. Where's Matt? There we go. Okay. Done. Up to date. So based off the entire run so far, who would you consider your ace? Shauna, without a shadow of a doubt. Shauna, who absolutely is, susceptible to a lot of type disadvantages and so on, but Shauna has saved our ass so many times. It's ridiculous. Shauna has carried us more than anybody else in this team. Without a doubt. It's not even close. Marco Bar, thank you very much for the resub. 5 months. Hello. You haven't been showing up as online for ages on my phone. Oh, good. Well, I'm really glad that Twitch works just so good. Thank you for Thank you for finding me, though. Checking that I was still here. And thank you for the resub, too, man. Hope you're doing well. I've loved seeing Shauna come in so strong out of the box after all those critical losses. I know. So many important team members downed due to bullshit and some absolute clangers from yours truly, but mainly bullshit, and Shauna has held strong. In fact, she's picked up the pieces in the same battles where we have been subjected to bullshit losses. She's been the one who's carried us to safety. More than once. You sounded so disappointed when you first encountered Shauna and had to catch her. Yeah, I mean, I've just never really thought much of Ampharos, I suppose. It's just never been a Pokemon I've ever had in any party I've ever used, so... Ben, are you into Digimon? They just came out with a new game. I'm not, unfortunately. Back in the day, I was into Digimon a little bit, but I think it was mainly because I was so into Pokemon, I was just chasing any high that was similar. And I had a Digimon fighting game on PS1 that I really liked, but I'm not. I wouldn't consider myself interested in Digimon. But they had a game out, it may well be this one that just came out, or perhaps the one before, that reviewed really well. Like, it was like, this is actually a really good game. People should play this. Shauna actually doesn't have type disadvantages. Electricity is only weak to ground, so as she's got some great type coverage and a surprising amount of defense, it's no surprise she's done so well. There we are. An expert's view, rather than me saying, "Oh, she hits real big sometimes when I make sad decisions." That's the level of insight you get from me. Make me sound like a toddler. Can't believe I would do that to me. Why would I make myself sound so stupid? Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to underestimate Ampharos going forward. That's for sure. Because she has been fantastic. Digimon Rumble Arena, is that what it was? On PS1? And you could Digivolve, sorry, in fights sometimes, I think. It's been a very long time. I don't remember everything. I remember very little. Don't ask me what I had for tea yesterday, because I won't remember. Actually, I do remember. I had an oven pizza, and I remember that because I put it in the oven on the cardboard. That's the first time in my entire life I've ever done that. And yes, I was drunk. Why would you ask that? Absolutely irrelevant. It's irrelevant. There we go. Slam it. Good. There we go. There were no problems. The cardboard got a bit hard, and the pizza looked cooked on top, and then underneath it was soft. Softer than it should be. Let's say that much. Let's go. Those phone calls can be rematches, which give more XP than random battles. You're right. We've spoken about this ad nauseum throughout our various leveling things. At this point, to be fair, our party is strong enough that actually rematches wouldn't pose a problem. Historically, we've avoided rematches because they've been a bit dicey in terms of potentially killing off. Yes, the XP is worth it, but the risk is significant. Whereas here, I really can't. I mean, once we're leveling up other Pokemon that have some disadvantages in this area, we'll probably be okay. But I can sort of turn my brain off and do this bit, you know. Was the cardboard tasty? It was hot. It was hot. That's all I can really confirm. And it was just sort of, I don't really know how to describe the consistency of the pizza. It was just kind of floppy. It was the saddest pizza you've ever seen in your life as well. The Tesco chilled section. Their Tesco's own. It was like the cheese party something. And it was just like a sad rectangle where you could see more... I don't even want to call it pizza sauce. More tomato sauce than you could see cheese. Looked rubbish. And you know what? It lived up to the very low bar that it set. Would it have been better if I hadn't cooked it on the cardboard? Who knows, man? I'm not buying it again, that's for sure. It's good to know that cardboard doesn't burn in the oven. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't try it. It could well be that it was the perfect condition for the cardboard to be in the oven, in that it had pizza on top. The pizza perfectly covered the cardboard, and it was put on a baking tray as well. So it had nowhere to go, basically. When I told my friends that I had done that, one of them said that he had cooked a pizza on the polystyrene before, which ruined the pizza and his oven. Don't do that one. That was a bad one. That is a bad one, probably. So you can add cheese, Ben. You know what? I wasn't aware that that was an option. I didn't have any fucking cheese to put on it. I was in a stranger's house. And I don't make a habit. And you know what? I should make a habit of just having cheese with me. Emergency cheese. Deadeye Minis, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Have you had a lovely stream? I bloody well hope you have. Hello, Ben. Don't often get the chance to raid your good self. Been painting some Claire Obscure minis. Oh, amazing. I made a while about getting there. Oh, that sounds awesome. Thank you so much. I hope you had a lovely time. I was going to say steal their cheese. They didn't have cheese. I feel like something's getting a bit lost in translation here. The point is that there was no cheese to be stolen or applied to sad pizza, okay? All right? I'm sorry. It just wasn't. It just wasn't. Now, could there have been? Possibly. We were staying on like an actual dairy farm. They left us some milk. They left us some animal products as well. Like there was some bacon and some sausages and things like that, and it was very nice of them. And to be honest, the milk I had was some of the nicest milk I've ever had because it was lovely. But they didn't do cheese. You just have to go to the cheese cow. You're making suggestions that I feel like are mocking, but actually that does sound like a good idea. And if I find the cheese cow next time, I will get some cheese from the cheese cow. I'll do it. I'll bloody do it. Also good to see that horrible number to the right of the Pokelads hasn't changed. No, there is an asterisk, which was because we caught a Jigglypuff and we hadn't changed the funeral box, the death pile, and now the Jigglypuff is in there. And we didn't feel like it was respectful to remove it. So that's what the asterisk is. It lives in there now. That's where it lives. Pippa? Oh, you best not be scratching that sofa. What are you doing? I can see you. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. They opened a Domino's in my very small town a few months ago. Hang on, let me just kill this thing. I bought into the village hype, forgetting that I haven't had a good Domino's in years, and I ordered one. It was as disappointing as I remember. Disclaimer, I am vegan. I'm aware that non-vegan Domino's are serviceable. I think it's so random. The price you pay doesn't justify the gamble, because I've had Domino's before that is like, it hits the spot perfectly, it's hot, it's melty, it's fantastic, it's like, oh, this is excellent. And then you order one, the next time you order one from the same place, and it's one of the most disappointing things you've ever had. There's no consistency at all. And that sucks, man. And that's part of the reason why I never get a Domino's. Because it's mainly the price, but also because you just don't know if you're going to get a good one. If they've got the A-team on, working on the production line today. Oh, it's nighttime. We might, huh? Yeah? It's nighttime. We might see some new Poke friends. You're right. Okay. It's nearly tea time. It's tea time in an hour, okay? The drinks fairy will feed you. Your mother will feed you in a minute, okay? Alright, let's see. Are we going to get any variants out here? Right, I'm gonna get to level 76, and then I think I'm gonna start leveling up something else. We'll try that. We should also level up too. She's come to finish off the mic. Gone for the jugular. Right, let's give it a save. 100 hours. That's not real. We haven't actually played 100 hours. We played a lot of this on fast forward, so the clock moves faster. That's how that works. Right. Should we give Kyle a go? Let's try it. So we're just going to wobble everything, right? Oh, I don't like it. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. Oh, stop! I didn't mean to run again. Fuck's sake. Danji's Designs, thank you so much for the resub for 4 months. Heyo, Ben and chat. Been a bit poorly plops. It'd been a bit of a poorly plops week, but wanted to pop in to see how everyone was doing and how the run was going. I'm a VOD behind, so hoping nothing crazy happened in the last one. We were very successful in the last one. That's what happened. But Danji, I'm sorry to hear it. I hope you're feeling a little brighter today. Thank you for the resub, and hopefully you'll feel great. You'll feel great soon, right as rain, as they say. I'm scared by how far that health bar is moving, you know. I know she looks like a bug, but she's a rock. Okay. She's not done it. And I'm scared. I'm really scared for her. I think it might just yeah, I'm worried. I'm scared. I'm scared for this little friend here. Burn halves your attack. Oh, I didn't know that. In Pokemon Monday vegan news, sad to report that Wagamama have nixed loads of their plant-based dishes, including my ride or die Vigatsu, and I'm getting a cold, so it's a black day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so confused when they're just like, nah, just not gonna do that anymore. Not gonna bother with any of our plant-based stuff. I get that it costs money, maybe. I don't know. It feels counterproductive, doesn't it? Oh, I shed my skin. That's amazing. Crunch it. Oh, fuck's sake. There we go. Great job, Kyle. Don fan. Wobble it. Wobble it. Oh, that didn't do much. Crunch it. We're gonna get fucking killed by this thing, aren't we? I'm scared of it. Yeah, I'm scared of this thing. I don't like this thing at all. Switch. Okay. Shauna? Flameboy? Bottom? Don't know who to switch in for. Flameboy? Domfan is the scary one. Okay. We'll avoid that then. Crunch. Great. Bottom. So we switched to in those instances we switched to bottom, yeah? We do need to level up bottom, to be fair. And what's that for? Is that flying type move is the good cush in that instance. Is Earthquake going to work on this? I feel like we've had this conversation before. Okay, well that worked very well indeed. Okay, crunch it now. Oh, we're still uproaring. Yeah, the problem is that Kyle can kill these things, but we're having to like heal her after every single move, which sucks. Rock slide for bird. Okay. What's even more fun is when a company realized they've accidentally made something vegan, so they put some milk powder in it. This is it. We were talking about this exact thing last week. Where they update recipes and just put milk in it. Like, why? Why have you done that? There's no reason for that. Pip, are you screaming out there? Oh, bollocks. I wonder if we... These level 50s are scary. Maybe we give the EXP share back to Kyle for a bit. I fear for her. And also it's going to slow us down massively. Give to Kyle. There we go. Kyle needs steroids. Damn right. Okay. Let's do it. Maybe run through the Elite Four with the XP share on Kyle? Absolutely not. I'm not going back through the Elite Four. Nice try. We would absolutely lose someone in the Elite Four. It's not worth it at all. It just ain't. Fly? Yes! I think this is Bottom's first proper run out as well. Excited for Bottom. There we go. Go on, Bottom. Even if it feels slow, you're still leveling both at the same time. Very true. It's just not as satisfying to slowly move up, is it? You know, you want to see results quickly. Oh, don't stun my Bottom. No. Wow, that's a great Bottom. That's a great bottom. Colin RA92, thank you so much for the resub. 4 months. Good afternoon, my Poke Dudes and Poke Dudettes and Poke Others. Popping in quickly at my desk to re-up the sub and say hello to future Colin, watching the VOD, as is tradition. And as I always say, copyright. That's a cool new word. We love that word. Colin, thank you so much, man. I hope work is going well. And hello to future Colin. I hope you're having a nice dinner. I don't know what I couldn't think of anything else to say. It stopped. The thought processes that go through my brain just sort of ceased to exist. Thank you, Colin. Go on. Bottom, go. This is a prime opportunity here for Bottom to take out the various roaming... Oh, air slash, that sounds good. The various roaming Ponyta that are flying around Mount Silver. So, we've got... 75.95. We want it. We want it in exchange for... No air slash. Okay. All right. Okay. Boom. Give up. You know what? This bottom is pretty fast. You weren't lying. You weren't lying at all. Metal Gear Solid 3 Pwn Eater. That's good. I like that. Because that's like what I call it. I appreciate that it's just occurred to me again that I apparently don't say Ponyta correctly. And none of you guys have kicked off this stream, which shows real personal growth as I struggle with this. I struggle to not address or improve myself in any way. Moo Milk for Bottom? There we go. I don't know how else it could be said. Thank you! Apparently I'm saying it wrong. This has been a real point of contention. Self-improvement is for nerds and losers. It's my thought process. I'll never change. I'd rather die. I have limited bandwidth for trivial personal improvement, right? I want to address real things. Saying Ponyta wrong, I can live with it. I think I can live with it, and I hope you can too. Oh, putting pizzas in the oven, not on a cardboard tray. That's the sort of improvement we're talking about here. That needs addressing. That needs to be fixed. So this guy hurt me pretty hard last time. We're gonna fly anyway. If only we could fly. Yeah.
Ben Potter is best and smart.
Oh well, I mean, that's just not true. But I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Stephen. Thank you, man. It's like how y'all call cookies biscuits. We have cookies. It's just a type of biscuit. Right. Back in we go. Wasn't cardboard tray in WWE 2K20's My Career? Good lord. What a reference. What a pull. My friends are now messaging me and saying this is how you pronounce it. I can't get a fucking break, alright? Just as I was talking about how I want to be left alone with my ponitas. I'm getting texts about it. This is ridiculous. To be clear, I'm not cross. But it is true that I don't really care. And I hope we can get through. I hope we can get past this. All of us. Why did I try super potion? That's not what we want. We want to use our Parallels heal. The important thing that we all take away from this is that biscuits and cookies are delicious, and we should all eat more of them, really. We should always all eat more things. So. No spooky nighttime Pokemon here to murder us, which is, I suppose, a blessing, but also, got fire blasted. But also, it would be nice to see some new things, you know? Never mind. There is another route just over there, but I think it's basically the same Pokemon. Can we get in one more fight with Bottom? Depends who we're up against. Okay, we can take out Ponyta. I'm a bit worried about that health. Shouldn't be. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, Christ. Okay. Are your friends watching the stream, or did they just decide to lambast you via text for no reason? I am assuming that Rashid is still here, and that's why he's decided to text me. Oh, did we just have a fly-off? No one won. That one won. Rubbish. Gotcha. You're done, aren't you? Shiny Pin, thank you for gifting a sub to Bobcat14. Welcome, Bobcat, to the thickness. Shiny Pin, thank you very much for your generosity. I really appreciate it. I have some Tunnocks caramel wafers waiting for me at home, and I hope they are managing well without me. Those are elite. They are so good. Big fan of those. Kyle is level 43 finally. It just occurred to me as well, this is feels weird to even say. Not in a bad way. Why would I even say not in a bad way? I'm setting this up to sound really fucking scandalous, but it's not. We have had a very generous viewer in I want to say the Netherlands, who for the entire duration of the Tatapeel has sent in those like Cruid Noten like Christmas biscuit things covered in chocolate. In my family we call them pebbles because they look a bit like pebbles. And the fact that my family has a specific name for it hopefully illustrates the fact that it's going to be really weird that this will be the first year in like 6 years or so that we won't have pebbles at Christmas because there's no Tatapeel, because there's no TripleJump. It's going to be strange. Now, those are good biscuits. If you get to have some of those, definitely do, because they are delicious. Did I miss my fly? Ow, 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 ow. Nearly got you. Oh, I'm a bit worried. Wing attack. Oh, yes. Yes! Come on! He's angling for pebbles. No! No, but there is nowhere to send the pebbles. That's why there's no Tatapeel. And also because there's no TripleJump. But those biscuits are sick. And if you can get them, try them. Oh, do we want this? Am I scared of this? I'm a bit scared of this. Who do I want to switch to for this? No, I do want. Do I want Bottom for this? Do I want Bottom versus Donphan? I feel like that's the conversation we had a minute ago, but we haven't had a Donphan in a while. I'm okay. Okay. All right. If only we could fly, except I can. Oh, he's slamming me real good, guys. Okay, thank God. That was pretty close to the wire there. Let's go. You could probably find an equivalent at a Christmas market, right? I think I'm going to make an effort to try and find some for sure, because again, this person has been so generous that it was just sort of like, hey, it's Christmas. Here come the pebbles. And my family they expect pebbles from me. So I need to track down some pebbles. I might just get some gravel from someone's drive. I don't think they'll be able. That'll be fun. So. Yeah, that'll do. For some reason, flying isn't super effective on ground. I always think it should be, but it's more just that Donphan can't use ground-type moves on Bottom, although he can still slam. He can slam. Come on and slam, and welcome, please, Donphan. Fly. This stream is making me want to go to the store for some Oreos. Hey, why not? You only got one life. And this particular day of this life could be having some Oreos. Why the hell not? Treat yourself. If you're looking for permission, you've got it. If you weren't, I'm telling you to get them. You've had an instruction now. But you've got to keep us posted on how the Oreo hunt goes. So. Do you want to hear the start of the most boring anecdote ever? I'm gonna do it anyway. I went in the biggest co-op I have ever been in my entire life yesterday. It was really big. And that's the end of the anecdote. It's good, wasn't it? It was good. How big was it? Well, I wasn't expecting questions. I wasn't really angling for follow-up questions. That's all the information you get. It was really big. God, it's so fast. Not as fast as me, though. The fastest bottom in all the land. No, it's just cavernous. It was huge. Normally you expect a co-op to be sort of corner shop size, but this was like almost a freestanding big old boy. Like a big boy. We're talking big boy. Like we're talking it had houseware stuff in there, which you don't normally get in a co-op. It was large. And it had like a slushy machine. It had a bit at the back where you could dispense your own like coffee beans and oats and stuff like that. Mad. Did it have funeral care in store? No, it didn't. That might have been a bit morbid, but if they expand, they definitely had room if they wanted it, you know? I think we've actually managed to pull this back. We've managed to turn this into a really exciting anecdote against all of the odds. You know what? I was actually just testing it out here. I think I'm going to go downstairs after this stream and have a catch up with the Drinks Fairy, who I've not seen for a few days, and I'm going to tell her this anecdote. I think we're onto a winner. I think she's going to ask at least 3 follow-up questions out of politeness, and that's huge. That's going to be huge. This is going to be like my whole evening. This is really, really exciting stuff. I'm scared about this Don fan again. Let's just milk. Our last milk. Okay, that's better. I feel a bit better about that. Oops, all Don fans. What's going on here? We didn't have any for ages, and now we can't bloody move for them. Piss off. Get out of here doing your furious attacks. I could fly all day. Kyle's level 44. I think when Kyle gets to maybe level 50, we'll let go. Oh, there we are. There's a bit of variety. It's a Sneasel. Sneasel. Oh, nearly in one hit. That's what we want, really. We want those wet boy numbers. We want those close enough to one hit KO as possible. Will be nice. That'll be because it's nighttime now. It's been nighttime for a while though. We just all Don fans. That's the first nighttime Pokemon we've seen in like 25 minutes of it being nighttime. And now look, Sneasel time. Sneasel. On fleek? I think so. You look at that thing and tell me it's not on fleek? You're full of shit. Got to get past dusk. Oh, really? I mean, to be fair. Oh, that hurt a lot. Woof. I didn't notice there was a period of dusk. Just a 10% chance of Sneasel at night. Sneasel. Well, that might be why, I suppose. Did that big co-op have people who come in, sweep all the meat off the shelves into a bag and run off to sell it on the local council estate? Because mine does. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. They do have the alcohol shame fridges, though. Or not fridges, but they're in cupboards now where you have to ring a doorbell. And then a member of staff will come over and let you into the booze cupboard. But you have to ring a doorbell so everyone knows. Someone's trying to buy booze over here. Woof. Buying booze at insert appropriate time of day in the day. Okay. Someone wants to buy alcohol. Weird. There's more of those now as well. You get them in Tesco's too. The shame cupboards. We just need to check that you're a grown person. Okay, well, I am. Can I please not have attention drawn to the fact that I'm buying 16 bottles of rosé? Because that's, quite frankly, my business. That's between me and God. We can only buy alcohol between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m, so thankfully we don't get the bell of shame. That's true. Always throws me when I go to Scotland. Everything's all locked up. I mean, to be fair, everything in England is getting locked up now too, but not because you're not allowed to buy it, but because, I don't know, theft probably, that's why. Doing a lot of flying. Bottom's got to be getting very tired indeed. How are we all doing, by the way? You guys all right? Yeah? Everyone okay? Midpoint of the stream check-in, everyone doing all right? Or we just hang out? Murder loads of Don fans together? Well, that wing attack didn't do much. Why did I do it again? Because you're playing in super fast forward, that's why. Boo. Boo, boo. Oh, we had a bounce off and it didn't go well for bottom. Oh, stop it! This fucking guy. I'm going to need to buy some more full restores by the time we go in there. Right. Fly faster than it. There we go. I mean, we flew faster than it last time. That was the problem. That was the whole problem. 45 for Kyle. That's good. Getting closer to 50. Lovely. I think we're out of flying now, actually. Probably going to need to go and sort that shit out. Ooh. Okay, we're all right. Oh, the dangers of playing on super fast forward. Let's just creep on over. There we go. We are all right. I'm sorry to hear that, Stephen. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing all right, and I hope that was, as hard as it is, sometimes it's really lovely to remember people. Right then, back to flying. Hello, LB. How you doing, man? How's the COVID treating you? Do you feel any better? Still got some sneezels. Not anymore, though. It's dead now. Get it off my screen. $55. A level 55 bottom. So bottom is going to take on... Here we go again. Let me just double check. We intend for bottom to fight Snorlax, is that right? Or Venusaur? Snorlax and Venusaur. Christ. Okay. Or just Venusaur. Man, it's an awful lot, isn't it? It's an awful lot of stuff. Ah, fucking flying about. That's my thing. I'm the one who flies. Have you tried BF6 yet? I mean, I played the beta when that came out. I thought that was cool. Quite enjoyed that. Not enough to buy the whole game, really. I'm not very good at it. Even though the single player is apparently pretty boilerplate stuff, I'd be interested in giving that a go. However, not enough to pay for it. Not enough to pay for it. Wet Boy for Snorlax. Flame Boy for Venusaur. Bottom is backup. Oh, okay. Then what sort of level do we need for bottom then? Maybe, I don't really know. What are we building towards here? Because it's a lot of levels away, especially while we're not doing like one-hit KOs to these guys. It's a bit laborious. I mean, the whole thing's laborious, isn't it? That's the point. Both flying. Come on now. There we go. Boo, boo. I did buy BF6 because I was assured my friends would be picking it up, and it turned out I was the only one, in fact, so eager. So I've been playing the campaign exclusively. I'm sorry to hear that. That is exactly what happened with my friendship group and Battlefield 2042, where I got a copy through work and I was like, this is pretty fun. And then another of my friends bought it and he said, oh, this is pretty fun, we should all get it. And then only one of my other friends bought it, by which point we had decided that actually it was not fun and we didn't want to play it anymore. And he still quite fairly is a bit annoyed about that. That he ended up buying that game. Oh dear. 80 minimum for everyone. Well then, I mean, I don't know. It's not going to happen today, is it? That's for true. I appreciate we're leveling someone up from 50 and we still have an EXP share on. But this is going to be some. Please stop bouncing. Stop it. And regardless, I'm still very much on the Borderlands 4 train at the moment, by which I mean when I find a moment I play Borderlands 4, which is not as often as I would like. Full restore, I think. Is that full restore? Yes, let's use that. Why not? We've got money to burn. I reckon we let you have one mercy save if you want to go for it today and call a mulligan if you get steamrolled. Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, I like the prospect of that, but also feels a little bit, having stuck stringently to the Nuzlocke rules throughout, I don't feel like we should be allowed. I feel like if we die, we die. This is it. Right. Head back and heal our bottom. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Bite it. It'd be funny to see the first go. I think we wouldn't even be able to get moving, right? I mean, I know we've got a couple of speedy boys, but we'd get realistically, we'd get one move in and that would be it. Okay, we're through. Whoa, sneaking through, there we are. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, back into the grass we go. I might go and see Tim in a minute. Just have a quick catch up with EE Tim. And then we'll continue. Maybe I'll switch to a different Pokemon just to change things up a little bit. A little bit. Oh, we missed Fly. Come on now. Spawn like 20 odd rare candies and up your team. Again, I know that that's a thing we're allowed to do in a Nuzlocke. We've spoken about it before. If we had like a team wipe and we wanted to continue, that would be permissible. But we're not in that position. As annoying as it is to have to grind, I don't want to finish this playthrough and have there be any asterisks. I want to do it as right as we possibly can. I would really like to do this by the book. And then, hey, in future Nuzlocks, maybe we do bend the rules a little. I know we bent them in a couple of places, actually, having said that. But in future Nuzlocks, maybe we can play fast and loose with the rules a little bit. But certainly in this one, we are so far into this thing that I just don't want to muck about, you know, right at the end. And we can do this. It's doable. It's going to take a bit of time, though. And we're just going to have to hang out with each other. Spend time with one another. Ugh. Awful. I want more fly. I want to be able to do more fly. Kyle, do you think you're ready to fly solo yet, my dude? Stealing all my XP there? Thank you. This is a standard Nuzlocke. Right, 56. Oh, that hurt a lot. Okay. We've got some real squishy boys here, and I fear for them. I fear for all of them. Let's get some super potions in here. Right. Oh, that's such little damage. Don Fan. Oh, okay, there we are. That'll do. Thank you very much. We'll get to 56. Switch for someone else. We could even move a bit. We could go to the right instead of the left. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? We could also go in the cave, I suppose. Give that a try. Bloody paralysis. Come on now. This fucking guy bouncing. Who do you think you are? Oh! Oh, every time. Psych, we're going 50 miles an hour today. Great. Would love to heal. Oh, God, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. I thought it was all over then. I thought our bottom was done for. I just need to limp back. Limp back, Skit. There we go. Wait. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Cool. What level are we? Did we level it up? Not quite. Okay, one more fight. Who'd do well in the cave? I think if we go in the cave and we surf, that would be a good. That would be fertile ground for Shauna. Walt's calling. Walt, I've got no time for you, bud. I'm busy. Doing this. And I say this really vaguely, and he knows exactly what I'm talking about, because of course I am. What else would I be doing? Into the cave. Shauna, you want to come play? You want to come and play? Here we go. It's just mad how much of a higher level he is, you know? Why is Red such a high level? Mad. What we got in here? Yes, this will do nicely. Discharge and murder. It's perfect for us. I mean, they're not quite as high of a level. But we can get them in one hit. And sometimes that's quite nice. You know? Sometimes that makes things quite simple. Not when you land on land, though. That's not ideal. Let's throw a rock at it. It's rock type, but that's fine. It's all fine. 95 XP. Perfect. Right, I'm going to save it. I'm going to go to the toilet very quickly, and then I'll be back. And we shall continue. Don't go anywhere, everybody. I will see you in... Yes, do save. I will see you in just a moment. Goodbye. we're back. Hello, Donax. Sorry, I missed your arrival. How are you doing? Good evening to you. It is technically evening now. As we continue our brutal de-Pokemon-isation of this area. That's a word. That's a term. It's real. Don't Google it. But it is real. You just have to trust me. Hope Tim was okay. Tim's good. Tim's doing well. I mean, he's not cleaning the bathroom very well, as we all know. Doing a, quite frankly, miserable job of that. But beyond it, pretty good. Pretty good. It's not good in here. It's not good for training our Shauna. Shauna, because you're such a high level, do you want to just electrocute everything even when it's not very effective? Yes, that sounds good. Kyle grew to 48. Great stuff, Kyle. Great stuff. Shock the horse. Yes. Tangler again. Sorry, bud. Turns out that Shauna's just so hench. Focus Blast? Missed. Focus Blast? Missed. Focus Blast? Missed. Focus Blast? There we go. God, that took ages. Lyra's calling. Hey, my the crazy thing happened. My Marill evolved again. You're a liar. You're such a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. We should all be scared of 12-year-olds. They are extremely powerful. They are. Do not cross a 12-year-old. Terrifying. Forces of nature. Oh, I don't know why you said that move. That's fine. Power gem? Maybe? Sure. Whatever. I think this is set, what, like two years after the events of Red, Blue, and Yellow? Or is it slightly longer than that? I can't actually remember. And anyway, for Red to have a team the strength that he does, this guy's juicing, you know. He's got them on all the special treats. And I'm gonna catch him in the act. 3 years. 3 bloody years. And he's got level 88 Pokemon. Something's not right. Gonna need to investigate. To be honest, I bet he's already under investigation, which is why he now lives in a cave. It all makes sense. It all makes sense when you think about it. Boom, boom, boom. Shauna level 63. Well done, Shauna. Huh?
I have 5 bits to future your big goal. So this achieves nothing. Woo.
The Farwell, thank you very much. That's really kind of you. I appreciate the bits regardless. Goals be damned. That's very generous of you indeed. You can't paralyze Shauna. Shauna is the paralysizer. And that's also a word, and you can Google that. Paralysizer. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, if he's been up there 3 years and only got to 88 and you've gotten this far in only a day, well, you know, but I'm a time god, essentially, and I can do whatever I please. He's a small child. He's a child. He shouldn't even not be at home. What? He shouldn't be out and about. He should be at home. There we are. That makes a bit more sense. Is Red the original Shorts boy? Tell you what, we could ask him when we see him. Are you off of Shorts boy? That's what we could say. He would say nothing, because he's a weird little freak who doesn't speak. That's right. He is. He is, though. Kyle 49. Only 6 more levels and Kyle evolves into a force of nature. Don Fan, good to see you again. Do you want to get punched? Haha! It worked first time. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. His sentences are short, hence Shorts boy. I upload a lot of YouTube shorts. Does that make me Shorts boy as well? Maybe I'm just piggybacking off all the excitement around Shorts boy. Maybe I want to be known as Shorts boy. Call me Shorts boy. I'm not going to call you Shorts boy. But I'll think about it. You know? I'll think about it. He's stuck in the memory, that's for sure. And you did a short about Shorts Boy. I did. He had to be honoured. Shorts Boy. Another Sneasel. Who's going to excel at leveling up where? I like it out here, of course, but do stronger Pokemon await within Mount Silver? And who's going to do... Wet Boy's going to do great in there. That's for sure. Everyone else? Bit worried. Bit worried about them. We got any Exploders in there? We could do. He's got a brother called 3/4 Trousers Lad. I can't wait to meet him in the next game. Surely he's about somewhere. Do all children come back at 13 after conquering the world and fighting gods to retire and have children? I don't know. It sounds like they just go fucking mental and live in a cave. Because that's what happened to Red, you know? Why has there not been like a welfare check on Red? No one knows where he is. He's lost his mind. He's in a cave. Come on, we need to be taking better care of our Pokemon League champions because it's mental, you know? A lot of questions to be asked of how they do things here in Kanto and Johto, really. I love brute forcing victories. Oh, you're a bug type, are you? Well, I'm going to use an electric type move anyway. Don't care. No, I mean, that didn't work. A bug type move on a fire type Pokemon. Regardless. Power gem. There we go. Have some power gems. Shauna very close to 64 now. Once we get Kyle to 50, Kyle no longer has the EXP share. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. Kyle, would you like to have a go again? Yeah? You want to have a go? We got any moves? Have we got any items that would be useful for Kyle? Let's see. Big root? No. Leafstone? No. Not that. No. Smoke ball could be handy. Moonstone. Okay. Maybe just smoke ball for now. Keep it safe. The levels as you go up the cave do go up a little bit, maxes out around level 50. Okay. So if we're going in there to level up, we're going to have to be using escape ropes to get out every 5 minutes to get our moves back, so... Boo boo. Okay. Go on, Kyle. Show us what you've learned. Wobble. Oh dear. Oh dear. Rock slide. Rock slide. Great job, Kyle. Crunch. All the moves. Show them what you got. Show them how good you are at battle. Here we go. And again. Crunch it. Oh yes, that's great. It's not actually. Rock slide. Yeah, that's a bit better. Go on, crunch it again. Oh, good job, Kyle. Bite it, Kyle. This is dangerous. Kyle is 4 times weak to grass right now. And when she evolves? What then? 2 times weak. Okay, well, yeah, we'll switch out then. Bottom, are you ready? Here we go. Goes from rock/ground to rock/dark. Okay. Curious. Curious indeed. So does Kyle become the biggest of Pokies when she evolves? On our team? Yeah, probably. I think Arcanine is massive. But I might be wrong. Like, deceptively huge. Oh, goodness me. Again? You again? Tangela? Hey, 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 whoa! Good gravy. Let's just not do that, shall we? Crikey, O'Reilly. That wasn't good, was it? God damn. What happened there? He wasn't paying attention, probably. That's usually what happens. Goodness me. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. I won't be switching to bottom now. Bottom is made of crepe paper. We will not be doing that again. Sneasel? Are we okay with Sneasel? Sneasel can get wobbled? Sneasel can get wobbled. Good job, Kyle. Ponyta can get wobbled? Ponyta can get wobbled. Yes, good. Wobble? Wobble? Okay, great. Oh, didn't mean to use it for a third time, but that'll do. That'll do right there. Tyranitar is 6'7" or 2 meters tall. Arcanine is 6'3" or 1.9 meters. But that doesn't factor in Arcanine's length. Yeah, if Arcanine was stood on its hind legs, forget about it. Arcanine is massive. Crobat being 6 foot is unhinged. Is it actually 6 foot tall bottom? That's crazy. Doesn't make any bloody sense to me at all. Go on, Killer, you can have a go. Immediately dies. There we go. Go on, just... Christ, we're just throwing rocks at each other, aren't we? Ding, ding. But who is the widest? Ben. That's goddamn right. Doesn't get wider than that. Doesn't feel right that a Tyranitar is shorter than a Premier League goalkeeper. What an upsetting comparison. Wobble. Yes. Good job, Kyle. Whoa! Great job, Kyle. Hey, proud of you, buddy. You wobbled it so good. Hey, we've got a world-class wobbler over here, guys. Excited for the future of Kyle, assuming that she survives training. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Ow. Crunch. Great job, Kyle. Really good. Impressive work, Kyle. Round of applause for Kyle, everyone. You're going to evolve today, buddy. Shouldn't have said that. We've been this close before with a Pokemon. Should remember which one. Don't want to think about it too much. I think it was Water Dog. And then it died. Sneasel. Wobbled. Oh, I see wind. I see a Sneasel. Not you again. Killer. Come on, bud. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo. Crunch. Surf. All the moves that make no sense. What's he doing? He's being silly. He's making bad choices again. Will you bugger off? Will you stop? Oh, what boy? Thought I saw Pippa. I didn't see Pippa. Ice Beam. Yeah, piss off. Ernest, I'm not answering the phone right now. I'm busy. I'm busy wobbling. Oh, bastard. Okay, well, don't really know what to do here. Yeah, okay. Can I wobble you now? Oh, I'm paralyzed. You dick. Stop. You can't outrun an earthquake, buddy. No point in wasting an item on that, is there? Ben, that joke works extra because Sneasel is a frosty type. Very good. That's exactly why I said it, because I knew that. I definitely knew that, so not to brag. Oh, will you? I'm sick of seeing this little guy. You need to leave here and go away, quite frankly. Dun, 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 dun. Strength. Oh, stunned already. Great. Do not go near Mount Silver. There's a Tangler and a Snorlax throwing rocks at each other. They won't stop. Oh, go away. I just want to level up Kyle. And I'm being denied. There we go. Switching to Flame Boy's a good shout. I keep forgetting about him. How could I? Oh! Tangler, go away! Don't be... Oh! Is this some sort of bloody record? All these fucking Tanglers out here. Is someone playing our prank? Is someone doing a prank right now? Christ. Oh, that's better. Okay, wobble that boy. Go on, Kyle. Oh, he's got a little. Maybe we go in the cave. Maybe we can go in the cave for a bit. How's that? Can't be any Tangler in there, surely. Stop it. Stop it, you horrid, you wretched creature. You are a wretched little thing. Could Kyle wobble the rock boys in the cave? I assume, right? We're going to be alright in this cave? Let's see. There's an Onyx. We can wobble that, right? Let's wobble that. Yeah! That's good. Crunch it. For a laugh. For a laugh. Go on. All the Ponytas are in the air. The only thing left on the ground are the Tanglers. Fair point. That is true. A lot of them did take flight. Alright, crunch it. Good job, Kyle. Might just go stock up on some healing items eventually. Which feels like a bit of a waste that I'm using these, but I just don't want to see any Tanglers. Don't want to see them. Uh-oh. Don't want to fight that, do we? Do we? We don't want to fight that. We sincerely do not. I should have been leveling Wet Boy up in here. Don't really know why I didn't. Great stuff, Kyle. No, not you. This thing scared the piss out of me now. No exploding, thank you. Okay, you know what? They're not giving us that great XP. So maybe we do come back outside. Oh! Why? Go on, Carl. Just crunch it. Crunch it to death. There's a good lad. And we're going to use Bottom to fly us back to the Pokemon Center because we are lazy and Bottom needs something to do. So, go on. Take us back to Mount Silver, please. All the way back to Mount Silver. Cheers. I don't know if self-destruct or explosion would kill you. You are rock, but you are only a stage 2 Pokemon. There's still a risk though, right? Oh no, we wanted to go in there. Still a pretty big spooky risk. Come on, Kyle. Let's take it home. It's definitely slower business now that we're having to deal with all these fucking Tangelers. Tangies. Yes. There we go. That's a good little run. Let's see if... Oh, I was going to say, let's see if we can go 3 for 3, but no, here's a fucking Tangler again. Not long now, though, before we'll be able to smash our way through Tanglers, right? from 4 times damage to 2 times damage, we can stomach that, I think. We can take that on the chin. We'll be all right. Don fan, get wobbled! Get wobbled! Do you have a fire TM for Tangler? You know what? I don't think I do. Ah. This fucking flying horse. Go away. We can have a look, though. Is it worth teaching a fire TM to Kyle? Based on what we want it to learn in time? We've got overheat. What's that? 90 accuracy. That's a bit of a gamble, that one. That appears to be all we've got. Unfortunately. Just overheat. But I think we'll be able to wobble it. Boom, 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 boom. Your fourth move can be whatever if you have rock, dark, and ground. Well, we have rock, dark, and ground as it stands. Looking at Tangler's moves, it actually doesn't have any grass moves in the wild, so Kyle is actually fine to fight it now. Okay, well that's great. It still frightens me. Watch it pull out Leaf Storm or something and rip us to shreds. It would, wouldn't it? It bloody would. Please come back anytime. Okay, cool. Well then let's try it. Tanglers, you don't scare us anymore. We're going to wobble you just the same. No, we're not. We're going to drop rocks on you. What do you think of that? We're going to crunch you. Look at what do you make of that? Yeah. I mean, it may not be able to kill us, but it sure doesn't want us to kill it. Based on the moves we have available. Tangler, I'm going to crunch you now. Okay? I'm going to crunch you again. And that's it. That's all she wrote. To shreds, you say? Okay, come on, Kyle. I don't think we've got any rare candies, have we? Otherwise, I'd be very tempted to use one of them. Just to push it over to 55. And how's his wife doing? To shreds, you say? Oh, that was a very good wobble. Kyle is definitely getting better at wobbles, which is really fun. And I feel like when Kyle evolves, we're gonna be like top 10 in the world at wobbles, which is pretty sick stuff. Although some one-hit kills would be really lovely. I'd appreciate that a lot. Oh, stunned. Good job, Kyle. Back to the Pokemon Center again then, Kyle. Here we go. Oh. Right. Man, I always forget quite how long this takes. You know, I thought, 3 hours of leveling up will be sorted, but actually everyone needs to go up a lot of levels. A lot of levels. I think we're just going to have to set a time limit. So at the end of next week's stream, we're going to go and fight Red, regardless of how prepared we are. And that's just what's going to happen. Kermit the Pog, thank you so much for the resub. Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro playthrough when? I think you're mistaking me for some sort of nerd. Thank you very much for the resub. It is not on the agenda, but I did love the original PS1 Spider-Man game back in the day. Never played the second one. Stone Edge, is that something useful? Ooh, it's strong, but ooh, it not accurate. So, I'm a guess, no, we don't want that, because we want reliability, not potential. Reliability, potential. Reliability, potential. So I'm thinking we want reliability. And I'm also thinking big move's about to happen. And big move, I mean, we're going to hear some cool music. And we're about to get a much bigger friend. Stone Edge or Rock Slide is the question. Rock Slide's better, I think. He also summons Permanent Sandstorm, which does 6.5% per turn. What, Tyranitar? or using Stone Edge does that. Ugh. Ditch Sandstorm. Darude's Sandstorm. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Oh. I thought we were leveling up to 55 there. We were leveling up to 54. I'm way ahead of myself here. Let's not do that. Let's switch that one out. Boo, boo, boo. One level left. I thought we were going up to level 55. Completely misread the HUD. Back to it. Just a completely dominating wobbler is Kyle. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, but it hit, and that worked just fine. We'll take it. And that worked too. Great stuff. Love just mashing A. An entire stream of mashing A. Look at us go. Didn't hit that time. Didn't hit that time. Did hit that time. And we'll do a rock slide. Just rocks everywhere. There's been a cave-in by Mount Silver. It's this little Gary thing. It won't stop summoning rocks. Donphan wobbled. And for a second time, a second wobble too. Look at that. We are very close. Very, very close indeed. Oh. Okay. I was a little worried there. Listen, if it evolves and then there's an accident and it dies, I'll still be really annoyed. Really annoyed. But at least it had the opportunity to evolve. It just needs to survive, okay? You just need to make it to 55, okay? You can do this. We all believe in you, Kyle. Go on now. I like when Bonklin limps to the Pokemon Center. It is essential. It is a frequent occurrence. Nearly there, guys. Nearly there. This might do it. This might do it. Not quite. Again, we're limping in. I am not taking these risks. We are not doing it. Okay. Wobbled. This is going to take us there. This is taking us there, everybody. It's happening now. If I mute the music, it's officially happening now, everybody. This is it. We've completed HeartGold. And we've got a new friend. Kyle is evolving. That's much bigger. Wow. It's got arms. Welcome in, Tyranitar Kyle. She's so thick and wide. Yes, she is. And she's all ours. Let's get the layout updated. Prediction has come true. Will we evolve Kyle today? Yes, we have done it. Kyle Ranitar. Okay. Where are you, Kyle Ranitar? Yes. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not right. That's going to make it a bit wider. Yes. Wide. Fantastic. New friend is here. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, so now we should be a wobbling machine. An all-conquering wobbling machine. Ba 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 ba. Ba da 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 da. Go on. Go, Kyle. Oh, Kyle, you look fantastic. And there's Sandstorm. Sandstream, sorry. Oh no, yeah, it is Sandstorm. Sandstorm, stream, Stromstrom. Stromstrom. That's what I'm trying to say. We all knew what I was trying to say. Here we go, and now this is it. Big power house. Everyone gets wobbles and rocks. Wobbles and rocks for everyone. Let's go. Wobble for you. Crunch for you. That's right. Who's coming out next? You? You're going to get wobbled. She lost stab on wobbles, but still is powerful, and she's bulky as hell on the special side because of the boost from sand. Hell yeah. Thank you, Kyle. Mama's going to Ben XT with your evolution winnings. This is it now. This is where the official Ben XT viewing party pre-game begins on Mondays, where people can get sneaky channel points so they can gamble them. Feeling pretty good about Kyle, guys. Kyle is paralyzed. Whoops. Oh, blimey. Right. Okay. Go on, Kyle. Let's get you... I'm going to get you to level 60. If we can just hit some big milestones for people today, that would be great. We've got Wet Boy to 76. That's huge. That's like... We've broken the back of that grind. For sure. If we can get a few others to like... 60. If we can get Kyle and Bottom to 60, for example. Killer to 60 as well would be great too. Might take a minute, but we can try. We've got time. So this makes Kyle really useful for the red battle. Normally it's hail up there, so everything other than ice types takes damage every turn. But if you send her out, it swaps over to sandstorm, which damages all but rock, ground, steel types, and red doesn't have any of those, so Kyle's laughing. Right. So what does this mean in regards to my Pokemon, who are presumably also going to get hit by Sandstorm? Is it tactical to send Kyle out first to counteract the ice stuff, or do I send Kyle out tactically? Is it preferable to be buffeted by Sandstorm on every turn, or by taking hail damage? That's my question. To be fair, you send out Kyle and just spam items until he dies from sand. Unfortunately, he's died from sand. She has died from sand. Look up diamond dust on Bulbapedia. Certain calendar dates disable the harmful hail effect. Huh. Crunch it. There we go. Red sends Pikachu out first, so Kyle's best regardless. I think Red starts with Pikachu, so Kyle might be your first anyway. Okay, well, that's fine then. So it looks like we're just going to get Sandstorm. Your Pokemon which aren't Rock, Ground, or Steel will get buffeted by Sandstorm, but worth it to not let Red get the Ice boost. Cool. That answers it then. Kyle goes out first. Our bravest, rockiest, sandiest soldier is out first. This is where we wanted Kyle to be. This is the kind of leveling I like to do, where I'm not spamming 1,000 moves to slowly whittle people down. The super quick stuff, the one and done, the one hit KOs. Get wobbled, Rapidash! Get wobbled! Utterly wobbled there. And again, look. Oh! I think that horse just headbutted me. What the fuck? That's not on. Domfan, my old rival. Good to see you again. Dead, though. Dead, though. Kyle getting stronger with every battle. Inhale Blizzard is 100% accurate, and both his Lapras and Snorlax know it. And Blastoise. Really, they all have Hail. So if Kyle's still alive and one of them uses Hail, do we want Kyle to come back out? Or do we persevere regardless, because time is of the essence? We can't be mucking around, tagging people in. Good job. There we go. 57. Earnest. Not now. Oh, they all have Blizzard. The hail makes it 100% accurate. I see. Sorry. Gotcha. I'm with you. Ben, we should spend the PP up you have on Wobble. To be fair, I don't know what I'm saving that for at this point, so if there's nothing else pressing, it probably would be good to up our wobble intake, right? What does the Pokemon Council think? Oh god. Stop paralyzing me, please. I'm dreadfully busy. So we're grinding Kyle to 99 then, on level 40 Pokemon. Back in we go. I know I just left, but Kyle's paralyzed now, so if you could just de-paralyze my Kyle, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Okay. Where him be? In here? I think him be in here. Or it might be the next one over. Medicine. Berry. Mail. Battle items pocket? No, it's not in there. Is it in medicine? It's in medicine. There we go. Kyle, good news. Wobble just got increased. How you doing? What do you think? You good? Kyle seems very happy and is rolling around. Oh, Jesus, Kyle, stop! You're going to kill everyone. Stop rolling around. Still getting far too many tanglers for my liking. And we've been paralyzed again, for crying out loud. We're going to be reported to some sort of pokey welfare charity that I keep bringing in a Tyranitar that is paralyzed. Sometimes it's a matter of seconds. I'll walk out and come straight back in and it's paralyzed again. What are you doing? What are you doing to your Tyranitar? Why does it keep getting paralyzed? Stop doing that. Whatever it is that's going on. Over 200 kilograms of rolling dinosaur things. Stop rolling. You're gonna kill everyone here, okay? I know you're happy, but there are ways that we express that. And there are bad ways. And rolling around, being as big and as beautiful as you are, is very dangerous for other people. It poses a risk to life. Carl's come a very long way. What level was she? 20? Level 20 when we caught her? Big, massive gains for Kyle this week. Suspicious, actually. Doping allegations afoot. Kyle was eating mountains as a baby, to be fair. Always being destructive. Even so, you know, you're an adult now. You got to learn how to behave in society. And if you can't, then you stay in your ball. You stay in your ball. Or you get sent out to die against red. Which is going to happen anyway. So, don't get used to being alive, is my point. Sorry. 58. I wish his Pokemon were in the 70s, because then we could probably go in with like a mid-level 60 team and possibly do alright, maybe. It's still going to be pretty brutal, but, you know. If I watch the stream on the new subscriber rewind feature, does that mean my chats will also time travel to the moment I am rewinded to be and received be received live? I can only assume that is how that works, yes. Twitch have found a way to bend time and space, and it's pretty impressive. Hey, it worked. Oh my god! Kermit the Pog is time traveling in chat. Incredible. Twitch, you've done it again. You can't make the app work on people's phones, but you did this, and that is impressive, but also maybe focus on the functionality, the basic functionality first, perhaps. Maybe do that. Ponyta, I've got some rocks for you. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got, because I've got more. Those aren't all of my rocks. How am I meant to mod in the past as well as the present? Well, that's another new feature. Possibly. The past hasn't been delivered yet. They're working it out. Any day now is what they say. If you can time travel, please warn Ben not to put the pizza box in the oven. Thanks. I didn't put the pizza box in. It was the cardboard tray that the pizza was on. I didn't just... It makes it sound like I put a boxed pizza straight in the oven, which would be very impressively incorrect. It was just the cardboard sleeve, which is, I appreciate, still not good, but not as bad. Nurse Joy comes out of the Poke Center and is like, there are so many dead horses around. Yeah, I'm sorry. At least Kyle's not paralyzed this time, though. Shrug. Hi, Nurse Joy, it's me again. Yes. Yes, I know. I know. Okay, thank you. I'll be back in a minute. How many times have we been in the Pokemon Center today? We should have kept a tally, shouldn't we? I think it would have been illuminating and upsetting. Probably. Super Wobble. Kyle, 59. You're lucky there's free healthcare in the Pokemon world. I absolutely am. Can you imagine if there was a fee? We'd be ruined. I bet there's a Nuzlocke thing for that, right? I bet people have built that into ROM hacks. You have to pay to get your Pokemon healed. If you run out of money and you're out of items, you're done. It's game over. You've soft-locked the game, buddy. You can't continue. My pal did that once with the styrofoam circle. Me and my other pal both had a slice. I ate the whole slice before he noticed. Tasted fine. Oh my god! When I was telling that anecdote earlier, I also mentioned that one of my friends put it in on the styrofoam thing, and it ruined his oven because it melted and dripped down. I suppose if you had it on a tray, you might have been saved. What's the item down there? Let's have a look. Let's get in there. Come on. Stop bouncing. There we go. It's a Reaper cloth. What is that? What is that, please? Reaper cloth, a cloth imbued with horrifyingly strong spiritual energy. It is loved by a certain Pokemon. It is to evolve Dusclops. Okay. Well, we've got it. So if anyone's after it, I've got one. All right. Just let me know. Boo, boo. We've had some good wobblers. We've had some good wobblers on this series. Recency bias? Maybe. But Kyle, I think, is up there. World Championship tier wobbler in Kyle. Quite happy with her and her wobbling. Oh. Hello, Tangela. Haven't seen you for a while. Haven't missed you either. Oh, case in bloody point. Just limp to 60. Limp 6-dit. Limp biscuit. Limp 60. Help me get over the line with that one. Nearly there. The joke is so nearly there. I don't know if it can be finished. Level 60 Kyle. Fantastic. Come on, Kyle just wants to go home. Kyle just wants to go home. Thank you. Sorry. At the expense of your life. It didn't have to be that way. I just wanted to go. You stopped that from happening. Right, we should also do another save now that we've evolved Kyle. Save. Yes. Okay, so bottom needs leveling up. And we got Kyle to 60. Killer's 55. I'm not really sure about what the plan is with Killer. Maybe just backup. No, we were going to use Snorlax for something. Were we going to use Snorlax for something? I don't think we were. Flameboy, Kyle, Shauna, Wetboy, and Bottom are all needed. Am I right in thinking that? Killer, just some extra muscle. If we need it. But we've got the 6-foot Bottom here now that desperately needs some levels. And it was pretty arduous earlier, I'm not going to lie. However, we are no longer dragging Kyle kicking and screaming behind us. So hopefully this will be a little less painful than it was earlier. There we are. Get those one hits in. Get those one hits in. Alright. It was alright. Oh, Jesus. Okay. This is going to be another Kyle situation where we're coming in every 2 minutes. My bat bird is... It's poorly again. Limp Bizkit released a new track, did they? I am... A shocking confession. I haven't listened to much Limp Bizkit outside of Chocolate Starfish, you know. I know that's probably the case for a lot of people. Even so. Feels like I should listen to more Bizkit, you know. More Bizkit. Ow. Oh. Ooh. Scary. Alright, Killer. Come on. Dum, dum, ba-bum, bum. Hello, it's me again. Yeah, it's on fire now. Sorry about that. Sorry. So sorry. Oh, yeah, okay. Boo, 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 boo. Cool. Now we can take all the Tanglers we want. And here they come. What are we getting, like 900 XP from them? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Level 57 Bottom. And then I'll probably switch to one of my stronger boys to get them up to a milestone level. Shauna, Flame Boy. Those, theoretically, should be very simple level ups. I hope. Again, just sort of brute forcing my way through, really. 1200 XP, lovely. Nurse Joy's making spaghetti tonight. I mean, if she was charging me, I don't think Bonklin has the graces to be, like, leaving tips or anything, so, yeah. It's, she's probably just knackered. It's been a long shift for her. She wants to go home, but she knows that there's this lunatic out the front of the Pokemon Center who is murdering literally everything in sight. Everything in sight. Oh, that was supposed to be because Tangler looks like spaghetti to me. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a colloquialism for cash. Oh, she's making spaghetti tonight with all this work. Ah! Bottom is a really, really scary one to level up. It's really frightening me. Crikey. What the hell is that dinosaur in our party? That dinosaur is the beloved Kyle. And she's brilliant. Unlike Bottom, who is, quite frankly, terrifying to use. Oh, God. Oh, God. There we go. Great. Come on, Bottom. Just get to level 60. I mean, getting you to fucking... What level? Getting to like level 75 is just it's a horrifying prospect. It's gonna be really fraught with danger, and I'm frightened. I'm very frightened. I mean, if you keep doing moves like that, then that's great. That would be great. Which is so quick. Which is fast as fuck, boy. Look at that. Incredible. Maybe XP share bottom. I might do. I might have to. We'll get to 58. No, you know what? I think we can get it to 60. I think we're capable. It scares me, you know? As long as it can hit first, which it does, and it's getting one-hit kills, which is it's doing a better job of doing now. There we are. That was hard to say. Then we'll be okay. But sometimes it misses, and sometimes it doesn't do a one-hit kill, and it gets slapped with a really powerful move, and then it's terrifying again. You know, spooky again all of a sudden. Cool. Back in the Pokemon set. Hi, Nurse Joy. We're back again. So sorry. So sorry about this. I will be back. I will be back a few more times. But then I'll let you go, and you can, go home. Question mark. The path here is really dangerous, and I don't really know where you would go. Does someone come and pick you up? Is it like a safari where there's a Pokemon-proof vehicle that comes to collect you at the end of the day? Horrifying. God, we're just trying to outbounce each other. Stop doing that! Oh, this Ponyta is doing my head in. There we go. For Christ's sake. Just two flying buddies. Nurse Joy lives in the Pokemon Center. Well, just like how teachers live at the school, right? That's true. That's a fact. Whoa, very nice. We're going back. Thank you for healing my Pokemon. I appreciate that. Pippa? I can hear you. Hi? What was that wailing in the distance? It was horrifying. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. Have you had your tea? I bet you have. Have you thrown it up somewhere? I bet you have. I bet you've thrown it up somewhere, haven't you? You little monster. Oh, okay, 59. Alan's calling. Don't want to talk to Alan. Alan, I'm busy. I'm focused. Oh, God. Didn't mean to bite it. Sorry, Sneasel. Okay. It's tea time, check time. What are you guys having for your tea? And if you say garlic and chips, I know you're lying. I do know you're lying. What's for tea tonight, everyone? Let me know. Spag bol. Is this a Tangler thing again? Are we doing a Tangler thing again? Corn nuggies. Delicious. Tacos. Chips and garlic. Novel. Burg. A barbecue chicken and bacon wrap. All of these sound amazing so far. Cheat day for me. Cheeseburger and chips from the van down the road. Outstanding. Come on, Pips. Hello. Hi. Haggis and chips, in fact. Ooh. Ooh. I had some chicken wings and potato corners. What are potato corners, LB? Yeah. Are we talking potato wedges? Oh, making a chicken and veggie soup, sausage and chips, potato soup probably. I ate a pound of chicken wings for breakfast. Homemade pizza and new potatoes. Lovely. Love new potatoes. Burritos. Leftover roast dinner. Yeah, you good? We've had a pip down. I don't have the dexterity to press the button though. Ham and peas pudding sandwiches. Blimey. What a northern meal. I've had mine 35p noodles from Aldi. What flavour did you go for? You got curry, you got chicken. What'd you get? What'd you get? I guess like hash browns, and that's potato. What did you call it again? Potato corners, sort of like hash brownie. That's interesting. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, stop bouncing. Oh, well, it's paralyzed, but we're gonna make her fly to the Pokemon Center to then be healed. Sorry about that. Hashtag good ownership things. You're just a furry, smelly little baby, aren't you? Yes, you are. I want something with rice. With rice. Hello, Plushy Labs Jennykin. Good evening. Yes, Pippa. We're having chili made from whatever's about to go off in the fridge. Oh, I love that. My mum used to make that for us, but she used to make a soup. And it was called Roth soup, rest of fridge. And that's what we used to have. We have that quite often. Big soup family. I do like soup. Do boo ba doo 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 boo boo. Quite roughen. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, we did it. We got her to level 60. Thank Christ. Right, who gets a go? Flameboy's had another go, yeah. Let's get Shauna to 65 and Flameboy to 65. That sounds like something we can do. And then we need to take Wet Boy into that cave because everything is made out of stone and he's going to have a great time. Great time. Midnight pasta is pasta you make at midnight when you get in and you just use whatever's in the fridge. Pasta is very malleable in that sense. Whatever, just have whatever you want with it. Pepperoni pizza, lovely. Sounds good. Some good meals. Some good meals being had tonight. Thank you for bearing with me today, chat. I appreciate it. I know these streams aren't the most exciting in the world necessarily in terms of stuff accomplished, but sometimes it's lovely to slow things down and just hang out in a relatively risk-free environment in a Nuzlocke, and that's absolutely what we've done today, even though we've had a couple of close calls. Not done yet, of course, still got about 15 minutes. But next Monday, I think, as I said, what we'll probably do is set a time limit on leveling. Let's say 2 hours. And then at the 2 hour mark, we go into the cave and we make our way towards red. And regardless of what shape the team is in, that's it. We're just gonna have to do our best. Which is going to suck, because I have a feeling that we're not going to quite be leveled enough. And that's ultimately what's going to let us down rather than RNG or other bullshit like that. It's just if we had a little bit more time to... But we can't do 3 streams of hanging out in the grass outside Mount Silver. Can we? Can we? Could we? And that will be it. Facing red will be the end of our run. Which is crazy, because we've been doing this since the very first week of streams. It is our longest running series. BenXT will overtake it within 2 or 3 weeks of this ending, but man, it'll be sad. Sad to see it go. We will, of course, still be doing Pokemon on Mondays. That's not changing. Pokemonday will continue. I don't call it Pokemonday nearly enough. I should. It's so clever. Famous last words, but I think you'll be surprised how much you can still do against him at level 65 to 70. Okay, well, hopefully. Pizza, birthday pie, pints of cream, pork cylinders, potato grids, artificial bacon, large back, sandwich casserole, chocolate, quail's eggs, garlic pudding, fluffy ruffs, hoisin crispy owl, pasta pillows, bod. No. It's gone. Let's move that. Oh, Pippa, sorry, did that freak you out a bit? Oh, she's not a Butterfield fan. See you, Pips. Milo Dino, thank you for the resub. 5 months. An incredible milestone. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Start up Pokemon Soul Silver. Yeah, brand new game just dropped, guys. It's the same one. It's the same one. We're doing it again. I had that list saved in a note on my phone. Only the important stuff goes in the notes. Oh, forgot there was a fire type. Didn't even pay attention. Okay, Crunch. Damn, you got me, Crunch. There we go. Poke Mondays is short for Pocket Monsters. Pocket Monday, Tuesdays. Mondays. Hang on. Poke Mondays is short for Pocket Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. That's good. You know what? And I'm really glad that I persevered and I read the whole thing. I'm so glad. Oh dear. Spooky stream tomorrow, of course, 6 p.m. 6 till 9. We'll be playing Ghost Hunter on the PlayStation 2. I need to check if it works, actually. You read it very well, thank you. I was fishing for compliments. Bowling for soup, fishing for compliments. Burn. Burn the boy. Burn the boy, Pepper, burn the boy. Dun, dun. Ernest, please stop calling me. This boy is blowing up my phone all the time. I think he's one of the spooky, scary bikers as well. I don't want to, I just don't have time for you, Ernest. I'm really sorry. Bonita. Crunchy. Tangela, another one. To think that just a few hours ago we were foes, and now I don't think about you at all, because I can melt you with fire. And that's exactly what you deserve. You deserve it. Pippa, what are you doing? You're looking naughty. Mischievous, in fact. Ba-ba-bum. Oh boy. So at the start of the stream, if you were here for that, you know I talked about feeling like my brain is not working at all because I'm very tired and I feel a bit weird. I've got to say, that has not changed. In fact, weirdly, I didn't really feel it all that much in the first hour. Then the second hour I felt it a little bit. And then like just now, when I said, oh man, it felt like a wave of feeling a bit strange hit me all at once. Just crashed into me so hard. Nearly took me off my feet, but not quite. Not quite. Not quite, buddy. I would love to get Flame Boy to 65 before we go. And I think that's doable. I think we can do it. Oh, why did I use Heatwave? That's not right. Gonna need to go to the Poke Center just to get our flames back. Are you streaming later on a Monday every week now? No, it's just a one-off today. I was out of town over the weekend and I drove back this morning. So I needed to start a little later today. This is just a one-off. Streams may move around depending on what's happening during the week, but where possible, I endeavor to keep things as consistent as possible. So you know where I am and when I am, and I will do my best to communicate it to you when that is not the case. to be fair, I've had pill breakfast. I had a couple of small sausage rolls, like mini ones. And then like half a slice of Bakewell tart. So that probably, honestly, weirdly, might not have helped with how I'm feeling. It's probably not a good thing to have eaten today, or at least in isolation. Probably should have had more of a balanced breakfast, you know. But there we go. It did bake well. It was delicious. It was delicious. But I feel like maybe a more sensible meal probably would have helped balance me out a little bit more today. Nearly 63. We are creeping. Bum 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 bum. I'm going to be hearing this lo-fi music in my dreams. God, we are just not going up. You know, sometimes explain to me, Pokemon Council. Explain to me, why do some Pokemon go up levels big fast? Like Shauna, level 63, it feels like she got more XP, or the XP went further along the bar than it has done for Arcanine. Arcanine, it feels like is leveling up really slowly. Am I imagining that? Or is there some science behind it? Oh, you look after yourself, the Firewall. It is absolutely worth celebrating, but you take good care of yourself. You hear? You bloody better. You'll be cross if you don't. Each Pokemon has a different XP rate that they level up at. Okay. And Arcanine's is just rubbish. Is it rubbish? Arcanine? Because you are going slow. Yes, this is science. Ampharos is in the medium-slow XP group. Arcanine is in slow. Oh boy. Who's in fast, out of interest? Is it any of our party boys? Because Snorlax also felt like he was leveling up very slowly. But I might have been imagining that. Is it just the bigger and more powerful they are, the slower they level up? Haven't we... I'm sure that someone has mentioned it, but I've just realised that Snorlax replaced Shiny Boy a long time ago. And I have only just clocked that it was the case. There we are. I just don't think about Killer at all. I just don't think about Killer at all because he's a bastard. So. Crunch. There's a slow, medium, and fast XP groups. Bugs are usually fast and dragons usually slow, for example. Okay, well, that's because dragons are disgusting and terrible. Terrible little beasties. Right, we have actually concluded the Lo-Fi Pokey playlist for the second time, which is insane. Don't worry, you've only got to listen to 5 more minutes. Don't worry, I've only got to listen to 5 more minutes of it as well. We've nearly done this thing. We're going to get to level 55. I need to just knuckle down and get some XP. Here we go. Go on, Flame Boy. Give us a good foundation to grind some last few levels next week. And then we'll take it from there. I know we discussed battle strategies a few times, but we will be kicking off next week's stream, putting together a plan. I will be writing it down so I remember. That's how seriously I am taking this thing. I'm going to make notes with words. Words. There's actually 6 XP groups. Slow, medium, slow, medium, fast, and then 2 weird ones either side where one is slow to start and fast to level 100 and the other is the opposite. Why would they do this to us, huh? I suppose the trade-off is that the ones that level up fast probably aren't as powerful as the ones that level up slow, or you would hope. Anyway, you have to put more work into leveling up the powerful ones, right? Surely that's it. Hello, it's me again. It's my dog that's sort of poorly now. Thank you, poorly dog. Fire Blast. Come on, Flame Boy. Last push. We've done so well today. We are not ready to face red, but we have done so much work. We've got a brand new wobbler, a powerful wobbler at that. We are getting there. We are really getting there. We may have to just tactically prioritize who to level up next week, because we're not going to be able to level all of them up, that's for sure. In fact, Killer I don't think is probably going to get any levels done to him at all, assuming he's even needed in the fight. Might just have to be along for the ride, for fun. Boo, boo, boo. Come on now, Sneasel. Between the fastest and slowest group, it takes an extra 1,000,000 experience to get to 100. That's not a joke. Fastest group is to level 100 at 600,000 XP. Slowest is 1,640,000. Christ. That is bonkers. So no level 100s for us. This also definitely explains why Flame Boy is just such an arduous grind. Getting to level 70 might actually kill me. It might actually kill me. Here we go, level 65. Nope, we're out of moves there. There we go. Good lad. That's a good lad right there. So look at what we've got. 65, 60, 76, 60, 65, 55. Ignore 55. He's not... We don't talk about him. We're not interested in him or what he's got going on, all right? We're not. Irrelevant. Absolutely irrelevant. Does Wet Boy level up quite fast? Because that felt like it was the case. But again, I might be imagining it. What I might do for next time. We'll get Wet Boy in the cave. Wet Boy's in the cave. It's Wet Boy in the cave. I paused the game again and freaked myself out. Couldn't press any buttons. Wet Boy is the same as Shauna. Okay, fair enough. XP share is going to go to... Bottom. Bottom needs help. Yes, there we go. How come Shiny Boy is out? Is he not useful against red? Yeah, we had a back and forth and we decided that it was... We had other party members who could hit the weaknesses that we needed Shiny Boy to, who were a little bit more reliable and safe to use. So, that's what's happened there. Oh, look. We're having a battle and we're face to face. How lovely. Oh, it's a Graveler. You can't hurt my Wet Boy. My Wet Boy is too strong for you. Oh, yes. There we go. We're going to get some nice slow leveling next week. My fucking favourite. So, tedious nerd fact on all of this, as if I've not given enough. This XP maths is why level 1 Pokemon didn't exist until Gen 4, because some of those XP groups caused negative experience by the function used in the older games. Wow. That is mad. I never really considered that there weren't level 1 Pokemon in the original games. Crazy. Well, everybody, I think that's going to do us. I'm going to save it before I forget. And I have a little meltdown because of it. 109 hours. We put in 10 fake hours this stream. Speed it up. 10 hours worth of grinding. And it didn't really go very bloody far, did it? I think that's being generous, really. Hey, our good friend Lord Brotovich is streaming. I think we should raid him. Because he's a lovely boy. Let's do that. Mods, thank you so much for your help today. Chat, thank you for all of your help and support. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out. We'll be back next week. Putting the lid on this motherfucker. Sorry for my coarse language. I'll be back tomorrow 6 p.m. with that spooky Ghost Hunter game. Until then, though, look after yourselves. Enjoy your respective lovely teas. And I'll catch you later. Bye, everybody.